Sir, what's all Casafonino? I wish I live our Oyerepa television and Pimpim Elsuna 8 live on Oyerepa Radio. You come see a doom Posheba Plaza. It's time for the weekend edition of today's sports. Yeah, no channel so you best sorry exactly 10. Yeah, sorry ya peno na Shabati e babe toaso e de amamo. Said the meme de bia ye no and then so see a bayanwa no. In front of me, a sports lawyer, Baba Isa. Wana, wakwadari womu papa, Iro 2024. Akasieni bi, Chesampa, Omoko manim. And of course, Copa America, Honsem, Ewaha. Abanwana, o enjoy matches in Biana.
Yes, me enjoy France, Yanaka, minya second half, Nakaka. Good. Eshe, Amamatia, say. Omo sorry when you know omunjai and sometimes they believe that Saudi Pro League from almost starting enjoying for because N'Golo Kante for 2 matches 2 man of the match award and in Saka he was super in the midfield. Yes.
Wow.
Or still N'Golo Kante na ni no ono ani ye hunu
penin focus an say nya ko mo say penin woni hwekwa no wa
yes and he was super and ade am you feel say Didier Deschamps te wa obadwen say come was certain Karim Benzema bi kra o manim ho a Kalis nka problem in Kensi you see France for say omobobo ni nyina be hwan re bo ne to atena they are lacking somebody or the ball number 2 if Mbappe ni pitch na so and Mbappe absence no affect you more. Netherlands finish go referee wanje or disallowed here meaning the honsem e ba no pay me feel say of I share good games. Okay, share good games.
Na Ukraine dey no so
Ukraine game no me feel say and Ukraine boys na ya there because somebody can confirm and on buyer on Betty San Sheye. So kudos to Alexander Zinchenko, Mihailo Modrekemo, Amobo Ejuma Enra. Nti good games ewo Euros num. Good games.
Minim sa ancha wo de be baba to hoka catch me on Sir Jim Ratcliffe.
Yeah, Sir Jim Ratcliffe. And was say no Ukraine. So Manchester United fana fa 2-3. A percent team ni yet say Real Madrid. Ombe compete ye domestic, ombeji Premier League, omoji FA Cup. Now for Champions League, consistently, the BLW said Manchester United womb to a percent team to say Real Madrid. Sir Jim Ratcliffe.
And slot on Adagula.
Yes, I say Adiana Kodane ye were Euros. No, I had one game and there was a goal or a super talent. When him says available mpo. Say Madrid, they say I'm going to Colonna. Ono and slots then come pese I'm going to Liverpool loan. Na obe team no.
Why na Prezi Mikhailo Modric?
Yes, Joe Hart and they didn't come on Joe Hart did to just say ono Joe Hart the office say under the auspices of Enzo Maresca. Omunya boche Emma Mihailo Modric obe successful. Our Chelsea Premier League first season, second season, third season you hu ye o ba Ubajudi into expecting more at the Mihailo Modric under Enzo Maresca.
Muamukai Robert Perez no between Mbappe and it's Thierry Henry Akanbako.
I would say on it Thierry Henry boy boy kakra.
Yeah.
Na I say semi-kotuna Thierry Henry is more of a complete player. And for me, Thierry was better than Kylian Mbappe. He said, I love Mbappe, but Thierry Henry was more complete player. And you're Robert Pires, a former player for Arsenal. On him said, OJ Premier League, the Invincibles, not Okaho Arsenal. So if he said, Thierry Henry, more of a complete player than Kylian Mbappe. Lotte, na general, Ibia means me if he say, a different. Indeed, I didn't say there. No opinion, no.
Bayern for Hakan Çalhanoğlu.
Yes, reporter Ebarono. Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Likely say Joshua Kemekenom. One share you more Bayern after this season. Nti Omasha say Hakan Çalhanoğlu. Omrame Juma Emma Bayern Munich.
Victor Osimhen
yedi kan Chelsea for no Sikana Napoli Olirio De Laurentiis Epeno. And ya say Chelsea for due to financial issues nti omo ntimi ntua sika mfa Victor Osimhen na PSG for na ready so betua sika no but Osimhen still prefer move to Premier League than that of Ligue 1, that is PSG.
Morocco AFCON I want some to say.
Yes, you may confirm say e be sisa kakra oma ombeko next AFCON Morocco no omundi Christmas e okrum ha ombedi Christmas e Morocco enra na CAF executive committee no ekwa asetena na meeting na se na omuchem se 2025 AFCON no Morocco na ene be hostu na de nembum e be sase December 21st 2025 up to 18th January 2026 inti say new year nyina okwa Morocco ho na obedino December 21st 2025 to January 18th 2026 inti AFCON no the next AFCON in Morocco also there minim say Morocco for be try man for hom brutal Brahim Diaz mo won be titi defenders be brutal inti ahonsem no
but I say Baba Isa enche on sama wadi ebe emu bi
Argentina manager Lionel Scaloni or say still office Copa America we Lionel Messi Copa America ono no coach to be Lionel Messi be this Copa America na fe bibia akoye e de amano o say next World Cup bibia possible Lionel Messi bitimi akọ 2026 World Cup ono ko be person manager dia o be Lionel Messi be kobie
but I say sports lawyer Baba Isa be ho adwuma e de amayen enchekra next Solomon Carter Solo akwaba
me yo sotino
boko de
nyame adom na so
erade adom enra on Promise TV Highway Sports na ye ne Dr. Anto manager edema Isaac Opon sunyane ni ma din komo na anopay emotional farewell na wahwem kakra
mashim kakra Isaac Opon e cholete edema kotoko team no achitafo ne obi a kotoko dana koma so ye bia no wachro krata ade do mase na 3 years obedi wo kotoko ene successes a omunya ye ni failures a omunya ye nyina no wachro e da o mase na owie no no de title say ensembi ene nam social media kika se anase chere ono Isaac Opon na unya favors be brave free coach no ene se ne family members bi o hwa na omototo ne ma breno ne ade nyina wo letter ni mu sana Isaac Opon letter no chere na opeso clarify se sansem no kre bia nim na ono kra no on ben coach Ogum family member bia to onim coach Ogum busu ni bia eno ono so professionally nya ade a coach e favor no okotoko ne modern bo ena na mani nya bo ni bibo eni ni training na no ye na emani nya bo ni bibo ntino yen to sansem ni nyina nti na na ase ene ensemo ai ko social media no eno yes obecheche mkakra yes
story ya daba ni media Samuel Apia ono wana kasa
Samuel Apia kasa wo I think o US and say UK mubako okay. Not so sure but on Sadiq Adams TV on YouTube ne kasa
also gumande
o say ogumye coach bia onyanto boase ma players ne kasa ni nyina no
opeso o same up
same ne up unsensem no kan ne bia no hia yintimi enyusu radio so but o say ogum enyanto boase ma players ntino se ono de one na ya adwumada o feel say kwan of handle players no on se sane kakra na o se sane ebe ball no coach no because o say e basa players be bro ha o mo free team ni mo de yaw any free and at time bia so no mo ka coach Ogum ho nsem a ya na enye nsempa ntino nka coach ni nsesa ne style of management kakra yes o say on bu players be bree onyo bia o de respect them players
Samuel Sapi ona na prapra chere hono
na no e number 2 or right back of medium and buy
ono nya bi boy
older bi wantimi amosa wantimi amo
na nka me beka because wa Samuel Apia asamo
Apia no back to kono bo
ba ya shada mfa sa nenye
amfa
nti amfa but ebetie nsam na kan se ne ya ne na ya adwuma ba ono ankasa de wantima justify ko to continue
unze ensem no
ebi on fa ne de nka ho de ada one na eka ho
me na futu na am pesem de ma players no unze Samuel Apia de bia why na adwen so mo ball ni bi nti nsem we ne betima ba abonten but professional player bia still na o pese o to aso ball no unni team bi ye adwuma na se oni omu gya adwuma ya ensem bi say no ya na me feel say e was say ye de share chire onom because we player next time bi abeko team fufu mu akobobo na team ni hu say ensem we na ugya kotoko kafa coach hu a sa team ni so be feel say ne se oba hanom na BBC a ofiri ha obekọ akoka tino de make so atase but dey bi apia ye na adwen say ono de ball no mo biem de a obetimi aka ne nsem we but players no ya na mpempi free club man sembe bani ade to one wise a message no de aba no because you feel say still no a younger boy no obekọ so abo nti no de na ase na o clarify nsem bia make waves say social media ne local media ne so a person clarify so but on say coach ogumu nsem no ya 1 too many I say nipa 1 2 3 nye first time ayeti ebi kan egos ebi kan how I treat players ebi kan how I on mpanyimfo bi relate ni adenti no e ba sa de ana kamea ese
yeah dream but offer mean defend you obi a wa ha no pay but me de ne say obi a on staff management we are sometime we to a champion general manager ema Oyerepa FM boa so for adwuma se bra no nya adwuma Mr. Emmanuel Ajama ye CEO a director ema Oyerepa Promise Media ne say o banan be adwuma obi a on staff management o nti you are just to it now ye adwuma ya hu coaches bi ho no ma just say Morino obekọ press conference so kwa obebo player ni din those days with Manchester United then one come for popo gba nti uye player yere ho na bobo no media ne se kotoko ba se opewa na office ball no ntimi mo a ema kotoko ba se opewa kotoko team ne so ye player bi re tabo kotoko nti office kotoko ba se opewa na ntimi mo a ema media of amagwe no office ntimi mo a ema because coach no na wo host sie office ntimi mo a ema
Isaac upon message no yes at that screen is on
the farewell emotional farewell message no
yes farewell ka omo bie mu kakra ke betimi abo paragraphs 2 be sonanka
okay
answer na bia be ma
afi kotokore house be crash you players no
pa
crash pa
yes pa minim how two teams no mo ye almost scouting but I say come here say player bia we pe player bia we pe but on say elsewhere ne yan ntisa exceptional players ba ku mienu miensa bi na on say clubs be miensa ekone ho obia wo kwan obefa ni players edinaba ne club tu on say team bi pe player bi a on say team ne nko a obia nko ho bi so ho but ye ha no kotokope ha sepe sa ebe wi achi
na ejina players nso ba bia na ope
na yes that be say they offer yes so na no na me kan sem bi hwe o management ne be chiro say wakoma ne de wa hanom
emum sika ne hia
na emum sika no because abusuafo ne beje unamfofo beje ubeye projects ne adenti no oye makoma na akokọ jiska fia bi a omo ntwema ombe chiwa tena se atufo ase ko ba bi a ubenya sika kakra now ye de abobra football juma ye de enye de bia makoma
yes how say Joseph Amwa
yes.
from Lagos City
Lagos Cities
okay
say you see house of folk team no omo edin komo si so hu because omo ede
has in concern Stephen Amankura the position kro ni bocho bia oh me come Amankura sam sanya no ba kro wa muso ni mbo akoji go kin obrekum Chelsea omo has for concern Stephen Amankura no nko prove has nchire ni pa bi se bo no ni mbo Stephen Amankura Ronaldo
okay
is he
Papa so na ji go kin no
oh yeah Matthias
kana sema
Mijudi
asama tenzo di omo tom play bi wan Ghana Premier League
Mijudi
mama din komo
okay
ebeden
omonton
se kuma
there is on the Africa
okay
and players na
you see say do Dauda na bere no ato no
players na nkasa na ya no mo pesa Africa exposure no because basa so a ma mo value ne kosro on say imagine say you see say do Dauda ebo Africa na Ali Mone Zamalek mo ginam na obody ti omo on say basa na my players ne value cost no na omunya deal say outside free Ghana hanom ne adenti no bedding especially summer tech say be ball Africa ne bedding say clubs ne betimi form players no enye team ne nko akra na players no most of them would be willing to still be at Summertech say they be on Benya Africa experience no. Okay. You know, yes. Until on be a house ne kotoko mo ni cheche no. Aha. Omu din komo ne there but e be difficult on Benya players ni
more of me din komo menya so se kotoko sisia e ka say omo pe Summertech player bia because munya Kojo bu ko nim so onya
baba Isaiah en kasanse no football
ofa metia sisi aye kase e bia onim nkomo ame no obi adu
nkomo no obi adu baba e business
ofa e business da bio ya kasika sisi aye club awara ni yo osika menya so say kotoko sisi a omu osika chen FC Samate
player na
club na nkasa
player no me choose between Kotoko and
Samate
Samate spending pa ono kwa waka Mr. Senchira ka say ono de onimsa akatuo mu players no eni suru bebri ono aka o ese onso omo manage team ni ye but omo mfeska enche players ni bebri endi say ebaniska nko ade a players ni bi betime free onom e de omo ni ache Kotoko ne has because they say Ghana hanu obi agi tum say Kotoko ne has ni tueska yi ti play on the wire na adwen say ope Kotoko ana has aboni e be maniska no de on fa so be free Summertech abaso be boko is artist
emreko me name is Sense na interview mbusa ne say those days last 2 seasons omoringa ya na nse omboni din bibiri tama youth Ivan so say usna Kotoko pe no na has pe no me tutu Summertech ofi say din dia ofi say din
o de bi na say player bu wonu a Oshane carry as ya
sika mo de man na so chan Kotoko ne has
enye no nko a for you know be ko
over if sika ne kan dia se sika
bi bi no ko start no de
se sika ne kan dia over me se sika ne kan dia omo fa Ivan so o se wusu eja Kotoko ne has baba Amando player ofi vision your call ya was this sky of vision na Kotoko pe no last season ba Summertech fan nti if you can see kasem dia ebi amanfo aye di amon kase o
oba ye be ye ho nti solo
yes
MTN FA Cup
na weekend ya nyame admo chena 6 pm University Park Legon na game ne ba so nsu atre ne bofo akwa na on say nsu atre man de omun komodie ni nyina preparation for Africa because omun gidi say e wo so omuji FA Cup no mo represent Ghana or Confederations Cup ni mu to omun komodie ni nyina aye Africa nyambo a chene free gate panyimfo say e free yes obi a obeko obi a no e bie gate ni free ama no akọ hebo ni bi ompese nipa be she agoprama ne so ma no mutimi support your teams no na ye hwese ye be climax season no ye with MTN FA Cup game and also e baso nyame adomo chena ti ye nyina ye ni betete wonom ne ahwe ba bia ebeko but as it stands there wudi nkomo ni ye pa hu se in Swaterman for no umani a break akra chain bofo akwa tano yes bofo akwa players ne person omo making name for themselves so ma relegation there but on person GFA Cup no but uhwemu ye pa there in Swater for no any brand was through bebre e the chain bofo akwa team no unze Swater be 3 days ni no mo nkran a mo prepare for game no nti no omo ni abre ti nyambo chine ye hwese be unese a good game na enkoye konofe kono de bia onze league ne be wie no on games bia na ekokoso anankrofo raise eyebrows yempese be hu anu bi e wo say ye competitive na ye nyina enjoy sa game no okay
but I say Solomon Kata ye be mama ba kwa aba na we are live ewo Oyerepa Radio on Facebook Oyerepa live also ye honomo and Oyerepa and Promise Sports Oyerepa and Promise Sports also ye live ewo hwa obetumi adwane enano pay na ode o comment no ede aba Oyerepa and Promise Sports and ye Oyerepa live Oyerepa Radio epacho tinie na opese ka o message ma wanya attend obi kra to me the message to ne ya pick ne the air program e kire o gamshen no say they will see you soon no ntino opese follow ene na ye no ye show no bomu a ye be welcome ye respect wadwonkyere ne mum say the omom tie obi ani obi atem no eni obi atem e wo so na ye nyina ye nya show no mum enkwesi e be sorry no sports lawyer baba isa ne mre no eno a enie
enti anopay yamo special good morning biem na yamo akwaba emra so sa ye konko fonkroso na ensemo anopay edi adenchete ensemo ebumfumpa ewonko fonkroso no yade ho nsem eto anim ensem no doso enanopay nemom de dise fata se ohwe na fe wotie ena yade ema kitikiti mampole bi wo ma akansuo yanom akabu no pa anopay yabatu yabo asena fe yatre no na ya confirm emnum no nyina ama enano pay live on Oyerepa TV, live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM. Anopay yanko Facebook page and also Oyerepa live, Oyerepa radio, Oyerepa live, Oyerepa radio for commenting na go yaba to yabo asena fe ya kinka nina enti ama said say ene said e fata Euro 2024 etoja yebetu nkomo Copa America games outdoor ewo ho yeto nsem ebeba eno Peru game no ewie say twaye nina beto nsem ene anopay on Oyerepa 100.7 FM yebasa say eti afi Copa America 2024 num na onimsa oko United States of America eho ena jumadero etodwa enra AT&T Stadium ewo United States of America na nyasam kitokra game nom eba na wiye Peru entime ansabi Chile enso entime ansabi na enom ana odawani kopiemo ewo bravo na soya odi etodwa se no kranie anra ohwe Chile mrantena na amomatimbo ewosro amunna wasenka game no omutimi ewene entimi amamusa wombeko na fe ama prepare for the next games ano ayensema odi etudwa enano pay ya confirming na edi ama won tentam so yeromna fe Copa America 2024 Stadium Saudwa host tournament no yada honsem atonim anopay enti live on Oyerepa TV NCS best TV station enti okwa yete atoso na wahwe bi bona geno be ya tele dia fiase ho na free and we said the stadium no kesi etie na se Children's Mercy Park ho omo host Copa America 2024 no bia ningira supporters ebetime akotwe game ni nyina de atoso a ebenya bi etime ahwe maminko Moise Bamboto na so ye ono aye Canadian footballer nano womo ene Argentina boy nano kwere sam amanfo twiye no ho ene ade bedikodu racist comments odo a eko boy no so na nyasam keto enom ena Canada enti etudwasa no kranie womo de womo soso ade bedikodu racist ne sa ne manema no enya de sa womo timi esoso so eti Copa American penning for emfa amunjim say the next games no they see against Argentina yankonko hu biem eno ayensema efi Canada womo football association no asoye etodwa enano pay ye kan Copa America asem no mamemfonto anim se odawani na okokopiem ewo Argentina manager Lionel Scaloni na soye ninsema okanyina ene se 2024 Copa America no aye Lionel Messi Copa America said the last World Cup otime eboaye na Argentina etime agia this time around or believes abasambua ama Argentina etime akonanim na fe Copa America no Argentina etime agie yanko Douglas Luiz and osuye Douglas Luiz a player Emma Aston Villa me dia to anim sa team sa odo ene dinati a wo ma epere na no me confirm ye emo se de timenya siginaye boy ne bekom akoya adwuma ade ama Juventus na Demete anopai se owa camp no empenifo ade contract beko na for assign ade ama Juventus onimsa oko Enzo Beretti on Samuel Island Junior amasua ya wombeti sika na for 2 players Aston Villa adwomom ade afi Juventus team nom ningina financial fair play regulations enti next week awasa womitimi awie bibia eno letters eno everywhere etodwa enano pay na ye dinkomo Copa America ma yamfantu dwase enem yabɛhwɛ amaya godoa amatimi adi Copa America no more na Copa America winners and runners up 3rd place and 4th place a total and say and esi etiem anopay ye don sem nyina eto anim on your TV Oyerepa 100.7 FM Oyerepa TV na jetenye Argentina onimsa amaya winners makubaku edunum onimsa 1921 1925, 1927, 1929, 1937, 1941, 1945, 1946, 1947, and I fame Ochemwa 1955, 1957, na 56. Abusham Argentina Ejeye 1991, 1993, and 2021. Na Omusai Ejeye Intawunsam I don't know na Oko Uruguay Aswaya Wamuso Bomote Pau Makumaku Edunum na 1916. Sa time no na Enyasam Kitwa Crow Wamutime Ejeye 1917, 1920, 1923, 1924, 1926, 1935, 1947, 1956, 1959. Ningina monom omutime ejeye na Brazil fono anyana makumako enkrom 1919. 1922, 1949, 1989, 1997, Copa America, Brazil for Etime Ejeye, 1999, 2004, and Mraya born again, Omitime Ejeye, 2007, and 2019. Ninginamon, Brazil for Etime Ejeye, most goals scored in a single match by a player, our Copa America, Hector Scaroni. 1926 and Rano etime esheye na say ose 5 goals in a single match and pay yati etuanim most overall assists provided obia why assist more ewo Copa America mu makumaku 18 assists and wetime aye Lionel Messi 2007 2024 nigina monom otimi ayaya eno obiani honoma watimi abreki sa record ya kan wasem ene anopay live on Oyerepa TV, live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM enti Copa America unkomo ena anopay yade ye fi Copa America no fe ye ramu ewo Euro 2024 onimsa Euro 2024 no is getting interesting na among for amaya wudom support yom no amawini am matches as a bi also a quarter nim na badachi eno France among for believe so kunim debeba nigina antime amba tetenie mamem front to anim ne nkom then on him efa Eros no ho and na yana maturity. What do you know about Eros? A general kai etifa Eros no ho and pay most second place finishes. One more abase yabo Erosa womo ta tosum yenu pa amode womo kata omani create no na amo tosum yenu ti West Germany 1976 1992 2008 and Russia, those days Soviet Union 1964 1972 1988 ningina monom nema koye ate ema womom na most 3rd and 4th place finishers from wa abasa yabo Erosa amudia 4th and 3rd amuta deeper say ni city Netherlands forum womataye omayana makomako enai na 1976 1992 the year 2000 and na omutimi Saturday na fe 2004 so omutimi assign yam front to him say most 5th to 8th place finishers. Nice, Amodia, here bought heroes now. One more tosu enum, copim, and what channel, Ayana, our tire, na England form. And a tire sergeant or 10 year England forum and a tire sergeant in Timor. More believes the football is coming home no. Abusia, Woma Tosom, enum, and a chipa. Makumaku enum anomayano, and England 1980. 1988, 1992, the year 2004, and 2012. England national team no it's anopay. What do you know about African Cup of Nations? Nano ye di unkomo and name ya do Euros and ya di Euros no so unkomo. What do you know about Euros and ya bon komo and anopay na ebe rumuna fe and na gamer etime etoja e Leipzig Stadium no abusa from Netherlands amantime anshapi France and time anshapi Netherlands for no Xavi Simons eko show go referee now they say odi go now ya kan wasem no na after the game and Kingsley Coman osiakai ema the French national team at the etu jasa and cram as a forward Emma France for no na say go no Emma na so Jobeka eti ache obiane say am expect more and from ho going forward or believe say nima nyina basesa bibia bekoye eti Emma the French national team central form Abusa Kingsley Coman say Enra Mofe Mr. Kylian Mbappe Lotin and I say oh believe say Mbappe ya kana say say our mind bia o mind no abepe say Mr. Kylian Mbappe Lotin ebeti and come on no fe what me ashe goals at the ama national team nti Enra wo de Jomeka and say am me say Kylian Mbappe Lotin and Kingsley Coman Ninsema odi etuja and no pay na Nathan Ake na ya a Netherlands defender unim so sia kan ema Manchester City Nathan Ake and central for ebisa say enram na mokwa mufaso a defender on a Virgil van Dijk mu wa che ho na da jeni ho mu defend ye and I say a collective omunyina and a boom na I say only the French national team no eba adeba kwa wo mo ye ho de pa ne say one more good for SNT and Red Piano. I was so keep put the concentration 90 plus additional minutes and all and I'm with me ya Nema ko ye at the Emma one and no iron saba if it Nathan Aken and Swaya Elto Jam na Virgil van Dijk or a defender Emma Holland national team that is Netherlands na Virgil van Dijk and I did to just say I disappointed say Enra Holland ain't me any enkudim I'm a bad game no na anya draw Sembia on a Virgil van Dijk captain Emma Liverpool a name Ukopiamu our Hollander I'm for Niagro or the Atuja say the next game no as a captain nepe and say enkudim dem abatime aba na for qualification no woman sa etime aka and no iron sima Virgil van Dijk edituja and no prayer ya confirming na eti amawo Olivier Giroud only a player Emma the French national team and I say Obakampa boys na slow kakra woman happy it sounds Enra against Holland no na amo pe 2 win na say win no na amo penka 2 matches nanka 6 points nema koye at the amo no bibia say I was concentration no etim eko other games etim akan so na strikers no muntimi nche goal so masa who's mfifi o Chouameni wadan wapia ajama N'Golo Kante ta William Saliba dan kama Theo Hernandez nie na so masa asa Momo strikers no muntimi show and I say football sana city o believe say tournament no ekona nim no and kakra goes from na betime aba and you Olivier Giroud nsema oti etuja and na anopay Didier Deschamps and the tuja sa Enra na monante no motimbo eswani adia asa e man game no na we obia enka the French national team no wasem and say chances na de Enra wo mutu bebre etimi etugui afei wo mo entimi awini game ntima manfo game no wasem bebre and I describe N'Golo Kante so was surprising kakra or say N'Golo Kante masa no krania aduma Otima no e won finfin se onkonkoye e wo game no oye eyenie abepon abaso unim se too much sir in Golo Kante atime abo ati ama French national team la abusafo player of the match, that is man of the match. What team aje mbienua all bot na baso or say national team. No say experienced players say amaba tournament na amama timbo e kwona nima adia e chewo ne say ene ameko ye ati ama our tournament no no ayensema koti ati atuja anopai ya confirm nina ati ama Ronald Koeman ono aye manager Emma Netherlands national team also no kranisa onye happy Diana Alpe and say enke enra obetime edin kunim ose office na ni plus no modembo tactically na amoye disciplining tinka opobia offer 3 points ngina dia enko office aye Holland national team no and I was enka omutime edin kunim ano yansema opani ati atuta and I play on Oyerepa TV NCS best TV station on Oyerepa 100.7 FM on Facebook Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa Live Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa Live Okowa the boy say showroom go na fe abusia what me ashe na wa comment me ba na ya kinka ni na ate ama said ye say ene said ye efota and no pay and Slovakia atifie ema Ukraine ebon eka mienu a ote eka mu bako na Alexander Zinchenko a player oye juma ete ema Ukraine na Alexander Zinchenko ete atudwa se no Ukraine wo de amotwa nim anisa niam nyina ebeko ye ete ama team no Ukraine se ohwa game na nya de se am start ye ete Slovakia forum obenya first goal ambetiye na a plus emo se usia kai na se okọ down na otimi sound sorry obetika etimi esha na echese omnantene modembo also about me colleague players no abaso na main front to him say enra player of the match ekoi ema Shaparinko na Shaparinko no was say for ono officer enra na amu deserve say enkunimde etimi abaisan say dia na ewo game no bia wo ayeye eba say yam press ya wo press kama eba say na yan defend ya after say amu share second goal no amu defend ye na yaramchuk enra onya goal that is a second goal ema team no and the two just say no kranye na nya timaje dia na ope and on nsa etimi ekan no na say I'm training say I'm building upon that winner etime abano ema amutirim entime anyamode na Yaremchuk on Belgium and also I'm defeat against Slovakia no enchese Belgium enkuta good team or say Belgium for them enkuta good team about good football na football do a beer here na one defeat bi wa won sabeka ningina monom won be prepare ye for sa game no Francesco Cazorla or Slovakia coach and si emra womli di anom na opese eto so na win no etime eba na se duba bi ni plus no elusu concentration kaka ningina ka o na ama win no entime amba no Francesco Cazorla Slovakia coach eri semi etuja na Milan screen na edi etuja se eni ya enram womunya chances na awose enka amutimi edim kunim na amoko ekomanim na mumtobeka ene se ambepa supporters na chaw amu disappoint amunra ono do officer they could have done better enra Poland forum and foul abuso forum Austria forum bom eka miensa womote eka no bako na Ragnik unim sa openi Manchester United whereby now so na dite no fem kakra e say oko Austria no kranisa oba juma na detenie on his celebrations amra second goal no etime ebaye and on say ojina bench wono Diana Ope and say ball abatotna na aye second goal at the ama Austria na ningina abem was say emra womo eba game we no na o believe say Poland phone would be Poland phone about football we need to make enjoy mutin and from film to prepare ye or you're happy say enkulumdie no etim ebaye eno ayensema oko Raf Ragnick na suya odi etudam was the first 20 minutes officer na I was say omutimi bo de omoboy no omobo chance e say omo e control game no edu baby womanya chances sa chances na no officer enkombetimi ati atoatna Raf Ragnick nsema odi etudwa anopay and you confirming na ati amawo na ene ayemementa games Euro 2024 say and it's Turkey and Portugal and game no at 4 p.m. What a game now. Roberto Martinez a Portugal coach and I say Turkey game no be different compared to Czech a game no I say Turkey for about players at that Gulamo Esia Kayo ho Hakan Tahano Glunom enti a very difficult game and yet gamer because Portugal for no coach Former so Rafael Leao a player I'm a Portugal national team I say first gamer I'm a boy etia check in first half na on the mountain bomb I was so papa no in second half na on huni ye and now I was I'm a boy a change I'm a boy at the etia check I say check game no na a difficult and then and against attack a very difficult more one more individual players be one more experience so diagra one more defe etime ayotan and no Rafael Leao Roberto Martinez a Portugal coach now I say against a check I'm a prepare ye also do onim say a very difficult game no one come say I'm going 3 points na no fe amanya 6 out of 2 games I say the players are ready the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo no and other players Bruno Fernandes I'm ready for the game and no Roberto Martinez na Pepe and take a game no abusia Pepe in SMP and Eltuja and then I play Pepe say a very difficult game. Ano Pepe, Johnny Minister say Osha Eros na Ekos na Obia Nobia Eros and the Ebonum Obia Bageruma a prepare ye say Oba Abedin Kunimo said ye see our check game no munti Amasuanema P and I did a check game no and then against Tekino I was I'm fighting until the final whistle na we are no and central for Ebusan say we are the oldest player and what and I say I am proud Sir Osiakai ama the Portuguese national team the 5th Euro na I don't know yet nije say all defended the flag of Portugal and afi ono de nkaye Euros no na nka bia Portugal and etime aja and kabena ho and kabena ne papa Diogo Jota on Turkey matter and then ebeto no and I say Turkey for them more better players than Czech enti sir uye player I'm a Portuguese national team na and there was how the show team and it's a game na wo come no ano beden ete attack check jero it sounds osha adagula mu on fifio na osha and the likes of Hakan Tahano Glunom na amu esia kan utimu san kofonom wo mu good players na mom trust Portugal wo me ready for the game Belgium first game Ankoye and the second game no meaning ano birthday pa amune Romania and ebo and 7 p.m. na game no and Romelu Lukaku Minama Bolingoli at the Atuja say in the first game omunya a lot of chances yes bia omamo good football good football and a lot of chances no and amotokore yentenam I was say omutime equipe clean sheet na fe strikers no and so etime at the ball atwatna Valentin Mihaila onom a player at the Romania national team or say Belgium I'm a big favorite our paper no so there a Belgium and a favorite namum bibia etimi see in association football I'm there one ba game no say enkulumde ebetimi akọ at the amamo Domenico Tedesco coach no or say the tennis first game and could go ebaye at the Belgium national team no I disappointed the answer born there Oba a good team ni team team create chances no omu create dudu na sunya de sam omu team ade to atna Romania a good side on the team omoda na de oka and say nkunje abeko ade ama Belgium national team on Romelu Lukaku and I say Lukaku you okay na oye good striker office goals na ababa aboche and was say amutime enya na me phone tuka Scotland defender Clementino abusia for Euro 2024 na dey oye out Clementino entime more Euro 2024 matches ne biem reporter men say eka HM say or return to the parent club that is Arsenal now for treatment from what abaje wopra and no aye reporter eka ensa ene anopay I mean ko Inter Milan amaso ye Denzel Dumfries ademete HM say amaka channel say opani yemo Euros nwe na what decide it has obetna Inter Milan wise ne contract obekonswa na wo yetimi ahu Spain winger Nico Williams abusia nano Enyake Williams ninyake toanom Nico Williams bona oboye etia di Azuris no ama attention etime akon so papa na mom say ni focus nyina ewo Euros no so na nisu ade hu no anisa ababua na fe wo matime ade Euro 2024 yenwe no na Luis de la Fuente and ni team no etime ade Euro 2024 eno en na nisu ade hu no a etikan oye Bilbao player enti ononom Bilbao for Erebeche sa ontna or you okay na neje our Athletic Club Bilbao Bobo Kurum or say nobody impress me. Denmark fans claim England deserve to lose on Thursday night. Onimsa wiki mu game ba kwa eto twa wonsampa etimi abaye na aye England and Denmark. Onimsa aye 1-1 after the game and Denmark fans na ade to dwa sa omona na wosen komudin kunim na anajuno oman na hewo Germany kromo ene masa entwabie pa draw ntia na amokasaye yente Denmark fans no.
I don't think anybody impressed me because they were not having the best game, but I think Kyle Walker's always playing well, I would say.
And finally, if you could describe England in one word, what would it be?
Good question. Potential.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with those guys who said that, but I think we were the better team. I think we deserved the win. I think we showed great compassion, great passion as well, and yeah, I think we deserve the win. Not really. I mean, they got world-class players on each position. I'm missing maybe bring a guy in like Cole Palmer in the game. Bring something else. You saw right away when they were ahead. England, they were defensive. So yeah, I don't know. They seem a bit nervous.
And see, sir, utie we were supporter. Emma Scotland, Denmark, na Denmark o, and I say what Denmark ebo who defend this for Copa America fano and I check Guy Southgate. Ejuma onye as a Guy Southgate no getting confused kakra. On say after the game, okoka Calvin Phillips wants him. Calvin Phillips okoka wants him no, and in some P and etimi about Jamie O'Hara. Our talk sports and I did to just Gary Southgate hey there's some now okay kano England national team and I say Calvin Phillips in what you knew obia you had been replace Calvin Phillips master answer in the Jaika
natural replacement for Calvin Phillips. What am I hearing? Jason, save me please before I say something I really can't take back. What am I hearing? How are you? That was the watch along earlier on, pull her hair out.
It feels like I've been here about 3 days. Honestly, I've been sat here. It's like there's a fug. It's a fug around. I've been here. I watched the previous game. I watched England. I just watched it. I watched 3 games today here. Right. Honestly, mate, this has been an absolute marathon. I'm exhausted.
I was so up for it today as well, mate. You text me with your England shirt. You know, I was getting the train. I was pumping out Vindaloo, 3 Lions, all together now. I was right up for it. Come in the studio, ready to rock and roll. 20 minutes in, jeez, mate, honestly, just downhill from the moment we scored. Downhill. It was awful. It was so bad. Me and you sat in there. It was probably the most painful watch I think I've watched in a long, long time for England. That.
Nti sa utie Jamie O'Hara utimu sa ojo papa wakika bi dia che coach na masa Calvin Phillips say nti England who Calvin Phillips sura masa yo players titibencho eduba bia wo different ni adade na game na bona nkasa na enye eno ensma enra on top sports Jamie O'Hara etwibi enti guy Southgate ho a ya don sem etu oni ena no play mame fan tudwa say Euro 2024 na Switzerland na kopobwa womni Germany na kopobwa otram ena sa game no etodwa Scotland and Hungary ena afre oko South America Comebol Copa America na United States of America ena omo hosti ewo ho Ecuador ene Venezuela ebo Mexico ene Jamaica ena eti ebo ani na yeka Ecuador wansema eno na Moises Caicedo the bulldozer ade atudwa say omo se ready omo persenka Copa America no krade yenwie nanka Ecuador ena etime agem na be bia akoye ade ama wo mo no pay ya confirm sansem na ade ama wo on Oyerepa TV on Oyerepa 100.7 FM. Mamemra England na yenim komo ewo England enano play na Manchester United onim sam omani abrepa omo twanim se ombetimi asensan players ne bi ansampo and some transfer in the account no etimi atum nano me catch us a Gerard Brathwaite o se kan Emma Everton omo ye dombe bia se ombefa defender no na omo demande 70 million pounds eye Everton and a demand sika no Demete se manager Emma Manchester United aka ate ache empenifo sa womunya dombe bia na fe womuntimi eremo na fe amo ansa boy no ema Manchester United Lazio ene Manchester United edin komo womuntai Mason Greenwood mu na amaya juma ema Lazio na amfasika enka Kritos Mandas ho na amesia kan ema Manchester United na Kritos Mandasa mekana sebim osia kan ema Lazio nano ena medeba tudwa se Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola a fan of the boy Manchester United woman scout no aka ate ache United force masa United team na dahoro say yebehia talented defenders ohwe Lenny Yoro akodana osekan ema Lille na oye talented nimfie no our fem ababwa Manchester United na omo etim komo ewo Lille na Lille for abo United amania se ha akodai team saudo na de offer abo ya bona akodane se obesi akan ete ama Madrid anom aya reporter eno efiro etota ena no pay na minim sa Jim Wycliffe asem na wakanom say hebeye Manchester United fans ne do say nyom do ninsima oti etuka ani say opesa Manchester United ayete say Real Madrid say wombaje Premier League no na fe say dia afibia Madrid compete ye ojeje Champions League ne sabi and opesa Manchester United etime aye eno ayensima say Jim Ratcliffe ade etuka ene anopay oko Albert Sambi Lokonga na suya oye player Emma Arsenal na Albert Sambi Lokonga reporter mensa akanye oko team saudra womani abre sa Albert Sambi Lokonga emesi akan emfa emom last season obolon ewo Luton Town na latest HM Estadio Ramon Sanchez Prejuan Manteno and Yabre Sir Albert Sambi Lokonga Amra na amaya juma emfa ematim no ko Athletic Club Bilbao President Orani and John Oriate na unse and central phone ni dim come on Ono busa say opani Nico Williams say talk in town obia ebo Nico Williams Jr. D na akodano obeko and I say obetna and I say Nico Williams happy our beba komo happy our athletic club beba na ono onani ade ama Nico Williams emotimbona obo ewo Euro 2024 num na Oriente ewie ye na ensentrofo busa say ene aboaye mo beton boy no ana say mon ton boy no ana say athletic club beba ye tima wo no eya na amomfa information wo nsem emfa trouble ntesa mamen ko Saudi Arabia na letesa eba HM Thomas Partey we Ghana and you see kan Emma Arsenal Saudi clubs na nya bere pa and you sori no pa omo bo edu Gaspar promo den say Thomas Partey munya mo na amesia kan e was Saudi Pro League num na Mikel Arteta de ni say Arteta e Thomas Partey amano etime akwa Gisa midfielder na operenom nensa etime akana makata say oko Martin Zubimendi of Sociedad na soya na nyabere pa say Martin Zubimendi ebetime aba adwuma ete ama Arsenal nyono nko a ata midfielders aka won say onya obiade a enye bedin say Thomas Partey obetanimo say onko Anslot enra na efekeke behind the scenes na auto Liverpool omo training grounds or tom offices owie no on some kakra to jam Nania day na a media day emano I will Liverpool or say Nania day so I join Liverpool a club kasi jumana yogin club I edia 2 on noa and over to for boa ama Liverpool etime akọ nim crew outdoor ama etime agenti and play on Oyerepa TV NCS best TV station on Oyerepa 100.7 FM and slot intemra na flight rate touch down ina ya datu so obetima fight sharp deal on your break. Ningam your Liverpool for no. And today you should be not in city course.
Yes, after Jurgen left, I first called Virgil, of course, because he's the captain. And afterwards, I called a few other ones, but mostly I didn't call them because they were at the national teams.
Can you tell us anything about how your convo with Virgil went?
Went quite easy because both of us are Dutch, so that helps. Virgil is a very nice and gentle person, so we spoke a bit about Liverpool, and of course we spoke about the Dutch national team, which is important for the two of us as well.
And no, I am slot Resema or the Etuga and see Yajna Liverpool, Australia, and Opino, Mamenko Philip Sports, Vendreven and Dovin, PSV and Dovin, Johan, Bakayoko, Demete, Etons and Slots, I can't tell Liverpool, Penninfono, Sir Johan Bakayoko, or your player of a penum, our Liverpool team num, and Penninfor, and yan intentem, now Johan Bakayoko, Emma, Amaya Juma, Emma Tim Nayaka, or Pennino Semno, only Liverpool, Penninfor said, come on, see what could I be? Say and kodana omasisuno opa kodaba kwa ochana utimisa kodai ase mesit ozo biem ni asahu ase Angel Di Maria biem ni asahu nini na be kuno kasofo ene obibeka okerasibo no hye ho na no wo hwe take game no bie akodano water drive baby of foul ball no peja ball no kokoto atena I don't know Freddy Valverde crowd describing and said this is a machine na nitini Andagula yi ena yet say Anslot aka ate atre Liverpool penny forces akwanya ba na se Madrid ne ma loan dia ena kamon konkofa no na wa hwa obi akokọ bi die say ya wa chance tunkosua no ba behwani what never ma eno letters eno afio etotwa ena anopay mamin konsem na Newcastle United, Manchester United, Chelsea, Tottenham Spurs, Nidi, and Ricardo Calafiori, or your Bologna defender, Demete, Etchams at Timsy, and your Bresadabio, Adina Calafiori, our Bologna. 2023-2024 season no you be here no say abeba no be happy ati amayete sa oko Manchester United Australia Henry Ten Hag benya Calafiori say ojirati ho ene nka Italian defense ni bio me kan suro akwohwe boy no na the burden inti Calafiori bepe say abeko United bepe say abeko Chelsea and also Newcastle United or a highly rated centre back on form year pa nano oshen home na Italy and Spain ebo Mihailo Mudryk and Joe Hart ade to just onu Joe Hart no ayana Premier League the player become na sententem so amfa mana jobe kan say aya wo so munya wo che o say and a big money 88 million pounds and on the found January 2023 number believe say afi and afi and Enzo Maresca about successful best City and what Chelsea Joe Hart.
There is a huge talent in him. I played against him when he was high on confidence at Shakhtar, and they were a pretty average team, being honest, and we played well against them. But he was such a threat the whole game. He smashed two past me over two legs, and I was really excited when he signed in the Premier League. I was like, watch this guy. So look, he's still young. Chelsea's a bit of a difficult club to shine at the moment, but when they do find their feet, and if he is one of the wingers that when they do find their feet, which they will, who stars in that team, I'm excited to see what he can do.
Yeah, do you think maybe that was the wrong club for him at that time? Is that what you kind of perhaps...
Who knows? It was the kind of... It's not gone well for anyone really apart from Cole Palmer, so that's just being brutally honest, but they are trying to build a foundation. He's, like I say, a young player, signed a big long contract, but anything that I've heard about him is someone who wants to improve, wants to work hard, always out doing shooting, so look, if the talent is in him, it's just whether they can get it out of him in the Premier League.
Enti Joe Hart akudai talent radio owo na the better for him biara say he want to improve, he want to work harder. Chelsea team na nkasa no apart from Cole Palmer na amkofa no a Cole Palmer a deliver what's goals out do jama Chelsea say niema head and fast I feel no more chance funny am fit into say team no find fit here o feel say boy na successful e what Chelsea no Joe Hart on Mihailo Mudryk Mamenko Manchester City and then the Pep Guardiola amaso reporter ekutami anopay chem se wadin komo ache City form pen for se João Cancelo ohiano team no nyankopon bo na season on kind of plans ho entim pen form anya club bia womo Antonio and a Sergio Gomez this summer Sergio Gomez and so and kind of plans ho enti João Cancelo Sergio Gomez and a Pep Guardiola at the atrocity form pen for him sir omunya offer bia omonton place na Cesc Fabregas akanse bi menim sa one Cesc Fabregas ya adwea na nsem ne sir Rodrigo Cascante Dudona afen Rodri ose obehia time kakra and some pom and while legend at the Spanish national team also can Danny Cavaya muasem o kan Nacho Fernandez muasema obetuma kase omuye legends namom Rodrigo Cascante Rodri America kra e wonanim I was so deliver of course o kase one of the best DM obejedi esansa Pep Guardiola ye no adwuma ye o se o hwe previously na empempe o hwe na otumu se Pep a transform me boy no Pep amana a super player and no I am some Cesc Fabregas edituja and then anopay oko Rafael Nadal na suya a tennis player nebom weremu ewo Albania as Rafael Nadal Academy kwako bie ewo Albania na emra amo pound tuma and Albanian Prime Minister Eddie Rama ebo Rafael Nadal abaso se wohu sa and so do no na wabaye ewo Albania and no ayense free wo etoja and no pay mame fi England no pay na member Spain na yenim komo kakra ewo Spain and pay na Lunin Real Madrid goalkeeper onim se enra Lunin tna bench emra na nimai Asia kan na Lunin and say on complaining a son say on Lunin not the first game anko ye amfa ama Ukraine into there I was say oh yeah and say ojutum say na the modern it's not up there until say ultimate prepare ye now for a fight hard say obasa to go post no I happy senra and kunje e ko ade ema wo mo Tirot PK and ebo Lamine Yama abaso I say Lamine Yama no defining an era or an excellent player or a lot Emma the Spanish national team and FC Barca Robert Pires what can sembina semno minim sound Robert Pires be joined here on Facebook and pay Oyerepa live Oyerepa radio Oyerepa live Oyerepa radio ko na fe yenin komo Robert Pires on himself of war Arsenal and Mamoje Premier League FA Cup afe the invincible team no na Robert Pires ekaho on the Thierry Henry boy na nisem and say Thierry Henry complete player I say now ne Rio Ferdinand YouTube 18 come on I know there's some etuja na nisem say for me Thierry Henry was better than Kylian Mbappe. Now I love Mbappe, but Henry was more complete player. And we are in summer and I pay Robert Pires and the tutor. I say I don't know if he's not Thierry Henry and you better at Kylian Mbappe. A tuning yard drain and I say on the yard drain and I pay Oko Facebook page now ote ato Oyerepa radio Oyerepa live video no down comment section no na odi atum and okay sir not Thierry Henry and you better at Kylian Mbappe na Diego Pablo Simeone on himself our troubling knee pain they be o jamben do bia na ni coach no ene ya na o complain do ba bi crowd to gusu to tumrikane ade na anopai de efina so ya ebetem say why successful surgery o chem say nema nyina ekoye ate amana wase rehab na se enche crutches no obeyi ate ato mark cansado enra meka kudai wansem chel say no I de ma bansa say ambesan DM onim say Douglas Costa kra no mbeka chel sir, I'm a far boy, no. I'm a Bansa Senka Bansa and say Douglas Luis Sicano way. How man to me answer no. Now, Mark Casanto, a player. It say as a jittering in Aya Konumu, sir, Yama Pedri chance. Yama Lamin Yama chance. Mark Casanto, Yama chance. Nafe, dear no, what to me abonti. I'm also happy. Some 24 and your GT I would move. Nafe, am I still a contract at the Amana there so and I Entimefi Spain na anopay yaba Italy near team come ewa Italy anopay Genoa goalkeeper Joseph Martinez Demete HMC Inter Milan and Genoa goalkeeper anya agreement sa amra na amada go post num emfa ematuno Bayern Munich Demete HMC Hakan Çalhanoğlu amadim come akwanim ye pa amatwanim sa Hakan Çalhanoğlu no wamasa ebetim akan Hakan Çalhanoğlu no be adwuma ete ama team no abusuafom David Fratesi a player Emma Inter Milan na Demeti anopay HMSam naninje esan so fisa chance wasonya ewa Inter Milan so playing time no onu David Fratesi nensa entime enka Roma striker Andrea Belotti Demeti HMS wanya agreement with Como newly promoted side no and next season obetime asiakan Victor James Osimhen a Nigerian star Osiakan our Stadio Diego Armando Maradona Stadium Emma Napoli now you say move to Paris Saint-Germain there Victor James Osimhen and prefer a move to Paris Saint-Germain release cross her and tell us no Emma other teams na elkomachi 120 million euros ACK and that Victor James Osimhen so I mean Germany now pay meaning come on Xavi Simons the American team utwa between 60 to 70 million euros Paris Saint-Germain be jeremo amana be sakai ete amawo yakasai João Pahenha ebianka wetesa João Pahenha anya sa contract ete ama Bayern Munich yakasai anya dia sa agreement no omatimi awie ay 45 to 43 million euros ACK plus add-ons full on 4 demand deal no anya complete and pay yate latest and update of the deal Emma Joshua Kimmich a player Emma Bayern Munich na Demete HMC anya likely say obestan the contract with Bayern Munich and pay mami wie ewo abibrem ha na CAF enra executive committee no etime ekwa setena CAF executive committee na setra ena omudi to just say African Cup of Nations among for fi say oh and kema so any adadreba so nankupo bua December 21st 2025 up to January 18th 2026 ewo Morocco eho ena jumote no ebetime abaswa anopay ama confirm etema yenso yete atuanimti on this note live on Oyerepa TV on this note live on Oyerepa 100.7 FM yeren confirm close to some no esiha na fe offer anything no atwaso on your radio and on your TV Oyerepa TV Oyerepa radio offer over to you
aba yamishaw Welcome, papa. Welcome. Nemenda say the one you say ya. Aja, ebebre. Ti oti bi free mu ana. Ya hwese ombe pipi ha na ya kɔ enim. Yamisha. Ya matu aso na yemfa kakra emra. Nti baba isa ena no pay close to be 1 hour. Welcome ede amayen anopay no. Yemrai. Dora Brown on Facebook was a good morning bossu yenso yajoso Dora Isaka Baba ana Isaka Ba was a sports lawyer. You are too much more fire sports lawyer eda was say Isaka Baba ko bi de mo data na no person meton wa ha say moton ho na ya nemfa nti yes sports say no mo de nenemu amiti ba ko bia ahafo gaucho was a good morning, boss. The show is live inside Ahafon Kasim. Keep the fire burning. Good. That's pay for your message. Menko other side. Na men share my message on Oyerepa Radio. Abdul Malik Fosu Jr. was the show is loud and clear at Manson Abore. Fantastic sports by all standard. And pay Abdul Malik message on Facebook. And now also Eddie Abba Mamenshe we Kwame Adumako watching the show live at Ashtown. Good morning, Clementino. Menso Mejoso Kwame Adumako. My boss, Prince Young. Hey Prince, Tewon Kachu, what's your ho? I'm say see Kotokono. Well, I say good morning, Mr. Tino, and your panelists. We Kotoko supporters have allowed only 3 people, namely Coach Ogum, James Akwesiapia, and Nana Penkra Akwesiewua, to manage a big club like Kotoko this way. Would they have managed the club this way if it was their own club and money? We have nothing to tell them, but their time will surely come for them to leave. Watching you live from Jabin. Nidia on also. Edi aba enono amehwe we ye Benadia Cantona Anobel was good morning Tino Cantona yanso ya joso enano pay say Columbus Ohio fu nyina ho ye duru ho edi enchia chairman Afolabi the great chairman and a brosco nyina no e chiachia mo na yaw bonso usu ansa Virginia yaw wonso yenchia ye squad ni nyina e chiachia mo set Oreku was watching you live from Basildon, UK. Keep the fire burning, Mr. Tino. Set Oreku. Yadawa say anopay seminya obrono na otisuni ya. Yenhwe other side na Danger Man entrance. Na a dangerous headline for the weekend. Yemfa Emro. Kwache amponsa. Kwache the two na ba mempeke ba komano. Good morning. My name is Kwache Amponsa. I'm watching you live from Bodriase. Why didn't you read my message last week? Keep on doing the good work. Oh, Kwache nye. Fachem why na ebia na ye nifa so. Na message no so bia na eja. Mami he baku we no say Spain will win the Euros. Greetings to all Barcelona fans in the world. Kwache once again. May I say Adakwa Foster. The message was say hello, Oyerepa Sports. You are doing a fantastic job. Keep it up. I am Nana Kwesi Obrempon, watching you live from Qatar, Doha. Eho ena ohwe yen efre. Kojo Asempa Furniture West. Kojo, hey, Kojo mete won kan cho. Was it what a sad news indeed. He should rest in peace from Kojo Asempa Furniture Works. Doom not just Oka Hans Kofi Anura. When you baby call through Aquanciano. Was it I love Oyerepa weekend sports so much from Kojo Asempa Furniture Works. The message once again. Asari Prince, please can Coach Ogum manage Doge? Can Coach Ogum manage those French players coming with his ego? Okay. We Oyerepa Sport, Papa, keep the fire blazing. I'm watching you live from Suhum, Akrabo. Also, greetings to all teachers of Akrabo Holy Action International School. And I pay Archangel. And also message on Facebook. Derek Ayite was a good morning. Joseph Kofi Sapon. Is it right for coach to disrespect a player? And I say, Mr. Enono. Aristo, the junior, good morning. Watch a star boy watching the show live and clear at Ahafumim Airport. Francisca Ofuriwa, good presentation. You are the best. Nti the Odema Babanso Enono. Yanshe Isaac Akins was a good morning. Watch a Nanaya from Pon, Liverpool, all the way. Hey, Liverpool, the son one yediada. Prince Mensa was a bassa all the way. Greetings to all MB boys, young stars. Was say good morning, boss. The show is live inside Bimbagu in the northeast region. Yes, Henry was more complete than Mbappe. That's a Thierry store number by the buy. You know. Of a good morning. I'm watching the show live inside JJD Clothing, Tema Community 3. Henry was better than Kylian Mbappe. Hey, I did the Mukofa Babaydo. Steven Adani Dankwa Jr. The message of the Abanono. Kofi Asare, watch I good morning. Brad King, good morning. Keep the good work. Watching you live from Dubai. And watching Eddie Ifree. My man, and share way track. Was see how you are happy reading the agenda test against Kotoko. Abranti so now bleed this and else will bleed you. Oh, you can decide to stop. Why? Auntie. Yeah, guys, I did now better not Facebook or now obey you know. Yentimentra na o me yawa adwene se munipa da bi. O mu ade wo fi anya ha nti suadibu esrew. With emergency of okay, yankomra na menko danger ho. Yeba abetoa so ama enyema etumi aye kama. We are still live on Oyerepa Live, Oyerepa Radio and also Oyerepa and Promise Sports. Danger kwaba
Ofa mejo so.
Boko de.
Oh, nyame adaroma. Ade achi ye a moje die mu afrisane na katrama da bodwe mi de. Asida na ye ni nkanfo ye otwe da mpone de a. Ade achi ho a na ye kan wo fra atiasefo ho a. Ofa ya na odi afio. Na de mane san ye de no kra se opagya wo na apagya wo san na apagya. Na se ndie wawie kra. Enti no asida na ye na nyame de a ye de manyame. No pay wama show no so aye hihye on say messages ni to basa and interactions now ni baba ni surunya no na it was exciting and enye nwa wase amount for frefro no bi so engage you privately a part of adwuma no na sene wo kan no se wo kire wadwen nko ade a enu nti ne ye wo ha adwen kire ne adwen toato a de enye wo mu ni se ebe ye se bia atem didie ye betra e no obi atem nti akwanya ni ho say so udi obi atem say atams mpo obitimi de asem to ho na abaya asem beda ho nyina ye bobo ho sabi adwene ni
na meka no obitimi message ba na abaya topic enti wo ho a de obi de ba ha no wo tena se na kire wo de no bi ho say senka okra na wo tin
na wo de no kra na ye no kre
ya akwanya na wo nya ne say ope kotoko ne che obi e bia for you know kotoko ne has na ye nyina we wo mpenche obi
ya so ati ase na some of these yenuan ma mutie no ya no munyim nya nipa bi no a ye de ma timis no behind the scene you know ya no munyim ti do be ya no munya abotre kakra ba me de bia meka me my job come first we me dan a me no me adwuma eno de no two ways about that because adwuma nti na mete ha enye obi club nti na me wa ha nti se eya ameka enya ameka me nka se bi mfretu asamfum so ni me ho anasa me story bia na ye 100% correct and right and sacrosanct yeah stories na ye wa hanom no on say ti say baba or foreign news most of the baba stories no nia enkofu bi asisi obabi enkofu bi atrotro na baba kɔhwe na waba beka bi akyere ne yetie bi but one who say na density ti baba ne stories o ka sanya no kra wo anya no kra say go no the creative story no
say wo so betumi
akɔ so atiase yeah de na wa hanom de ye ni amanfo ne dididi nkomo no maka bi akyere esi no bi okwa ya na ye ni ho enti se woni mu na se memi de ne nya no kra wo de no kra ne ba ne nyina ya kyekere adwen ne ye kɔ ye ba bi so ubetima kasa me de nya no kre ba wontim kasa baba de nya no kre the only thing I say we say odi de no kre na ye
na mo mutie na judge
ni e kwa ba bi entokwa we ne entokwa na say ati ndidi na say empotwa ne de keke ka ho ene o ma no mo trete ho ene e be bo se ni nyina
akwa ne ka se ba bi ya duru se ni atra komate
oh ye kwa ye dada ya duru de se sam nye sam na
atra ho no
bi ba be ya ma bibia ye nti wo fa yeko na dogmatism, bigotry, flippant and impolite. Ogum must change his attitude or else he can succeed. Samuel appear tears Ogum apart.
Dogmatism minyanie Mumfa edition ma na menhwe mu en.
Over
dogmatism.
Boy no say ma wake kan dey ehu you don't do this. Enti me dem church say but could we be telling the truth? Say nese mo kan e no kre de. Say o ka say ogum mu ade e na ogum tiatia players e no ebia na ono nso ode yawo. So, on say do be kra wo say ogum na afi obi ti say Neymar na ye won pani ansa na wabobo ene de kika ka ho nyina no could he be telling the truth? So enti ensem wo mu a em say ye ba e benya tam na ye biemu na ye but these are the descriptions the gentleman has given to Ogum. But me the question is nis mo ka no e be no credit
sabre ono ko ono ha me be share menya players anan ko mmode ono ade amfa za o
na woni solo ka no baba say ono
ade wo just kotoko ne wantumi amo
say performance dia oni say ene wantumi ka dia wo ene wantumi ka say na woni mbo ne bo na Ogum na ama
na amo kwa apia de na kotoko supporters no do na hu ne say ne mfiso
akra na ya ma kwan na ye hu yie on say de na say obo number 2 yi oba na emfa.
Yes.
But now you OGDA say a bit my fabi because
in Swatraman.
If I soon Swatraman, you OGDA say a bit my fabi because now the year no. And now I think I and saying in the last 2 or 3 matches at Wabono. I'm say 5 matches. Cote, thank you. Of Hamidasi. 3 matches I was 4 Wabono. Wama was similitude of a good player. And Tiabane Sano, you allow him and see say obit my more. Yen idea and Hunisa, but a ja or no.
Sabe huni
yam fa desa
apiade wo so
over Obuasi and Adanseman sitting on time bomb. Only GFA can save the situation and prevent any escalation. Politics, vindictiveness and land grabbing is affecting Ashanti Ghosts coming back. Tama en sam wo ho wofa de bia no
ani na bia kama
ya tu flame de
ya challenge
oh ya challenge ya challenge ya jiri se bibia bia wo bia nde o ye bia so na me mboa na ehia papa ya ta na chin so ya ta na chin so wonya na bibia so nye kama na ewie pe ya eso mfa so ne nyina ebedi bi ya na du bia na mo den de bat ye den ya oh my family Deadray yeah I said I didn't know it was a way na enye eti ofa ensem asisi boase nyansam ketwa o
de na eba no de mentumi anko homo
oh me de boase de nansem edi ho nkomo even anope kra me di nkomo ko boase papa sa wonim se as god nsem e ba ya agi ntra ha wo wiase mu nyina yi na papa bi ndiana ne di na wiame wakose opese oboa na as go san back
apieni
odene ho apieni enin thank you enti woni champion koye nhyehyɛ a ɔgye team no ana wagye team na fi champions nsɛm ɛna wasan so atu na mo akɔ efe hɔ no mo akɔ yɛ arrangement sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ a efe no bɛ reinstate Ashgold back into Ghana football enti ɛna mo bi ɛsɛ mo tu bi asa na ɛbɛyɛ a GFA no bɛ reinstate Ashgold back into Ghana football no ɛno saa na mo no so akoto ni nyinaa aka sɛ August efe no kɔ congress a ɛna bɛkɔ akoto congress anim sɛ congress gye tu mu a sɛ congress wana aminu hyɛ doko move sɛ yenyi Ashgold fi football no mu ɛna congress fo gye tu mu na ɔmo de aminu hyɛ da asɛm no yɛ adwuma no yi fɛn sɛ Ashgold fi mu eti congress hɔ na no na me hwɛ anim sɛ aminu hyɛ da na bɛ move aminu hyɛ da na nko move sɛ yenyi Ashgold back into the league
afọ me here education kakra so bi etuma boa me ana wa bɛboa me a Ashgold situation no ebetima si sɛ putupuruma no ma ba league no mo nkɔbɔ mfiri division 2 hɔ na bɛba
division 2 ha
division 2 ha nim no mo fa ne sɛ
congress so betima ka sɛ ya admit mo to division 1
okay
so betima ka sɛ ya won bɔ ne akyɛ wɔ aha enti bia ya de won bɔ ne akyɛ wɔ
straight to premier there
there be premier there and there
ona ya na
premier there be premier there be enti so omutie ye pa no na bia de won ba division 1 sa anya sa so dia e bia division 2 na bia na omaba that is Ashgold are back into the league na offer enchaye em se wokra na ma me hint se me nko oboase na omo ti team bi ho ha se from Oboase Sporting Club na Oboase Sporting Club fo yi e na omo di akire no ese se Ashgold ba be ha Oboase Sporting Club na ma ntimi nyina ama omo bi no kura timi wurawura mu akọ manhia akọ yɛ se nka manhia megye Lenclay na omo fa nya kotokwa youth team upon some wo and some ya wa hɔ no mu papa omo ka se anim
ada kotokwa youth team nanka
nko bezi Oboase ama me information kran se manhia to delegation omo kɔ hwɛyɛ na omo kɔ nso kan se enam se yaji team na fi champion jai properties ne gu hɔ na ma na yɛ tantan ma atete aponsam but unfortunately for them manhia delegation ni ko du Oboase no omo kɔ na ofori hɔ no ya esesi hɔ kama na Lenclay so ya penti hɔ kama na ayida no kana adubiase fo bɔ match hɔ no mo enti report no call back say sɛ ne yɛ tin sɛm no ɛnyɛ saa na yɛ ko hu no ɛno na epushi the Kotoko youth team to Oboase no ekoto ba bi ɛno yɛ story big da hɔ da atmeye
sɛ deɛ wokan mete sɛ me obi ka kyerɛ me sɛ delegation ba ada na mo kɔ ɛyɛ yin na on pa kroma me that story
okay
but ɛwɔ me ne ɛwɔ yɛn ɛnsɛ sɛ Ashgold no bɛba Oboase ma ayi no na Kotoko bɛyɛ na academy hɔ deɛ
ɛno tina me de land grabbing ɛbɛ mu no ɛno na me ka sɛ Ashgold asase no yɛ acres ɛyɛ 10 plots ɛna MPB ɔne ne nua kɔtwa mu 2 plots na ofa yesi be asase ne da na ye prime area in Oboase yemfa se senka Kumasi anuma be be prime area na sa Accra be be prime area se Accra hin na prime area yi se woman if East Legon ye prime area bi mu o da bi o yi we da bi na ma for kontena chasa ko no ne West Legon mu kra ye fi muta on say this it here enti se no ho no ye prime area to say wunya ho no mu a wunya ho asase a wo so wunya asase pa ana o makoye na mo say Ashgold will claim that land back in Intino. And now almost so near Bra, almost so you have some so cotibi. Enti Sanko for your ballroom or F. Honomo. You so Penibia or yeah, Juma or Ashgold, than or yeah, ESCO member. And they fighting the coming back of Ashgold. Amanka, F. President in the no problem. But information me pekene say they are trying to convince the general secretary no na me busa prosper Oboase na dance man nyina interest na abedi ho no ntihwenie eye Oboase na dance man nyina interest wasem ne yeka no nti no individual say nipa ba ko penti the whole community ni people suffer enti no omo yusu but amount for so fight here omo make sure so make say Oboase na dance man ho hia esene one individual bi personal interest enti ofa eno so build the bar ya ba na ma mekonya ehon so no mekobi na ofa enie Ampedu be lose 4 months salary after begging for his contract not to be cancelled Of our
sign a story nearby.
Oh, yes.
Sabi what your bar about camp or
baby, I don't the enough. I could be
Bani or Bia or Person Warren.
I'm saying
the sum no be through until now to me, Manu Kodabe.
No, my investigation, I say, Nassam no.
Sir, so be baby. I say,
a papa. I say, Munda, papa.
God, I don't know. I come to one or buy a tour. This will be drew in chamber 12 and I say, Obano so more bueno. Obana more bueno. I'm bueno.
But
incident the fresh labor.
The fresh labor say, or Nicoch, no, and in penny no akasa, Mark say, and Nipa be a general name say, where a player or potential, no, and coach now credit dancer say, well, one of the players are or modern boss, so I knew with him more, or man, or better me develop it more. And so I am from so yeah, it will be a bonnet. Now, say the bear a suchi and I say, it's an Abia da hole into no, Abia not say, you're in track contract anymore. Maybe the 4 months salary, then you're freezy as a form of punishment.
4 months, I know you about for.
You're contract me 4 months of
there be 4 months, yeah. Oh, I said anybody, I never be no. So you 2 months, 1 month to cry, watching us. What about your baby? I did some cry. I said, when you know, and Cassanum be a piano. No. Sebi yakasa say what the story ne bentina me say if at is hard ya we dey say 1 month cry
nothing move from no corner da form
oh ya na ni bebre be na chese ni pa be sound we ya na ba ko cry obo so obi a ma anya de we dey labor lord ya me nyini say be wo msa 4 months de David anode anode danger
oh to the obanti no and am okay o mutie nti no say ne na just say now offer Olympics goalkeeper to keep for the Democracy Cup 100.7 who said has any kotoko Democracy Cup beba so
5th July
Olympics keeper na beda
for has
oh this Olympics keeper na beda
beda
pomu jina be cheche ball no say sura no krem
hey danger man
offer
occupy softness
Olympics keeper that one I can assure you
but so see there has in here keeper so
na kotoko say keeper back
so I say on the back
that's how so you dey or that no is
but I feel try has a better keep
Timune say 3 days ago a story nearby say boy na di 31 years
keeper no
31 years.
Okay.
But still Kotoko believe he said Unim says he's the only keep most clean sheet
yes
in the league. And believe he said with his experience plus Asari no Abebua goalkeeping department. Minim Kotoko Akon.
Kotoko definitely would need a goalkeeper.
Minim that of Kotoko Akon. But minim that of Heart of Folk. And no this has minim. Say me no be the corner can say
about for the keeper.
Believe he said by an experience what that Ghana league with the experience ebedu baby no asai bia na for my hairstyle ono so bet mother he needs 2 goalkeepers
asai is say more or less bet make say national team goalkeeper
well national team goalkeeper and now po say bibia team see in the season and they believe with his experience no obebo asante kotoko nti minim that of Heart of Folk say Heart of Folk super goalkeeper nti minim Ghana teams no I don't know moja more sporty
more sporty
ni kwa say omuja teams ni be bet man for
before baba dollars o nti ya ko to ko ni house so na be tuya sa sika no a
ebs kente
bedin ebs kente na ko to ko ni be tuya sa amount no a bedin danger
enti offer anti last one no Joseph Amu Ameboa
Lagos Cities
defender no House of Folk is almost done with him.
Steve Amwa.
Almost done.
Well, right back, Anna.
Left back. Who's the has here left back? Kosa Beko. Living to Satan so ni mo edududo. Ono minim ni situation so obetno so want now. And he has here left back. Den.
Just abroach about for player mu ye dry ye timi man no training na be man so ha ne timi nya bia na
ka atantwe ye ata
na sa de bia ye hoduma ka be boa
offer
has no problem of goalkeeper trainers hu as ye nka o masam
no omo bi de
omo timi ma goalkeeper so cause okwo bobo ne has ye nya keepers
de
keepers asa nka comedy has
de omo Sanya recent times, I'm lucky because Kotoko there was once upon a time. No more Odum. I want to the Sekoju. Once upon a time, now Kotoko keepers.
Top keepers.
Keepers like what you say. So Sekoju say what him no be twemu call Abunumo go Kotoko enya problem e wo go keepers ho. Even in recent years no when we say Felisana ne you move by Kwame when money at the baba ya as a folk I mean Samia J James Nano and Anyesa Ebendida all these guys passed through in recent years even Sani Mohammed the Kramo no nya bad so no na confederation in that day as a folk
how much
na san mu de ne de goalkeeper ni hono no em say problem no e wo ho kakra fan e say omo hwe na omo so bi ntu ofa e be the say head of sports aba because ono start oboase project no o kakra wonim no because the akeka kono ani ya enyan
omo person me politics ana na eden
politics wom say no ono abukwa kuku atin ni seat na
oboase West MP on
ni seat na Mr. Eninia wokoto as go the champions or the ho apeni eni no ni seat na oko independent no enti ama una bukwa kuku atin wotena sentena ne ho hyehye papa
for the year campaign say we buy ohun ne odwe eyo
obai ono abai no
obai no ne yemfa
opese die papa ase enti okofa osam as go da ba ana ono bukwa kuku atin ne nko for tena say hey ya nye bibi anya e de asem beba nti quickly no so no de obo sporting club ba ba sem akofo ka cha say 3 years omba wo ba wo kan say as go situation ye hu bia enye ye nti went me amoa obi aba guru mu akwa afi hokọ guru mama ye de as go do baba ka fe de so okote obo sporting club
but me to mas say politics ye wo de be ye but omo nwene as go no first
me point no
na omo nwene obo ase man
ho first obo ase ne dance man ho first
ye nim say league wo obo ase a gibo be di ho dance obo ase de
masa ye baby ba kwa obo ase o
ema hoye
ba ko fi yosi wo ho obema ba bia tena obema bibia di uhu ni mopoku uhu nu atanomo uhu chamocha kentenomo omma oboase ma ye de even chama pi kra no ekotoko ni kra no ye koboase as good matches na yetimi ko ne ho ena wi nyi oboase haye ne haye yetimi nko
jibo kwa baba fo mda se boko de
nyame adum tino na bibia boko
nyame adum echire boko
nyame eko kama
obende kakra igu so
bonita so free echire ya de jama so akoma no pay ai we anu abeha adwene kama we anu asa abeha adwene kama
senya head of sports na we ya seka ni patimi kana adwene ba yetimi nka
aso akawi yo dabi we so akawi
oh me carry o
akawi
you don't pay this na da bi say nyefe
tino oboasa 7 the arrow and last time I come I say Ashgood is the third most successful football club in our country. Obit me for our club I will to argue. Last time I come was Obidi Hazakes by Obisu do Olympics by me feel say based on their achievement the number of league titles or more winning there it makes them the third most successful football club in our country. Nti ekwan e fa so yi as good edo mu fi the Ghana Premier League no ahomete kakra ye mu bi de ye fu say ade ba kwa we shouldn't entertain ye nso so we league ni no e match fixing and I say allow betting into our league nti okaya as good as never afofro no they mu bi ye support say actions should be taken against as good but se wo hwe se the league ni city ene kwan fa so boy league no ene the other clubs ya ehia se ya as good nko because tino ye ka manfo se yes say league no ese na say esco member be say reason why FA their website omuntimi emfa the final table of the league ne man say omo investigate matches ni bia ye boy this season nti asem na ye kan nye no an no nye league ni ese investigating so wo hwe last round of matches pa nyoma e course our league centers hwe enu ana me no obi din komo Clementino all over the world hwe ye bobo na ye nya one player na wo hwe 5 goals onya media attention it's not easy say one game I born for 90 minutes ye benya player ba ko be hwe 5 goals. Se player share 5 goals. na Clementino we say a lower club where we adan kwa na yesa o ma internet so kasa but social media now would go go to attract agents and clubs because it's not easy to get one player to score 5 goals. Me Dibo me kaise me be UEFA Champions League game na Valencia na Lazio and current coach of Inter Milan Simone Inzaghi share 5 goals was our game him. And the way Italian press was talking about it. As a waji World Cup, as a waji Ballon d'Or, as a name as Italian Footballer of the Year. And your man make Kenyan as one you. But 5 goals no quit because and ye is the say benya one player but 5 goals. Yeti and Chebia any ball RTU any dream service. Nanya mencha de nya one player or 5 goals. We a big headline for our football. Yes. We a big headline for our football and even a way a dream service makes me fast to market the player. Ebe sine ayeti ayeka say.
Bianca no ho asem.
Enye so Bianca ho asem. Wan na hu de video e wo no go ba akokoro hye wo Dawuda. Obi an hu bi. And it's been reported it's alleged minister sanity about for yes that day yeah allow Obia to use the phone to cover the game.
That is what I heard.
It is a wo hwe sa nyoma we mu bi. Now we dey kosi wo Brekum. Between Brekum Chelsea and Heart of Lions. O hwe Asante Kotoko Olympics, House of Folk Brekum Chelsea, House of Folk Bechem United. A lot of league games and won't mean you back home free. You mention every single club or league in BFE. Omubo games, you can raise a lot of questions about it. Me see your football about to a point, say Clementino. Supporters of our football clubs are even happy. O mani J. Say a drum pempen so be a nyoma my dia. Say a penny for economy team for team ne ko bon penny for kasa. No mu J game ni maya. Supporters are happy. Ehn ne dey boy queen. It is a gina side and so they are as good as one. We are expecting the FA. Say a quiet fast so gina so they tree as good as one nay. She facilities a war boise. Lincoln Sports Stadium, Ofuri Park, Omu hostels, Omu. Nini na say because as go club nini hobium. Adena other clubs almost so yes anyom. Ye investigate ni ehun say. Match omu boye e Frenchem, match omu boye enye Frenchem ekwan be na edo omu faso. Me dey anytime bia me twam oboase bia me make sure say me gina oboase. Na ma hwese de oboase sitie. And ayana areho and say oboase ye kura ama a lot of excitement. At a point na your national teams oboase no mo campaign because baby anaka ne ne campaign eye Winneba Sports College no edrum baby ne nkura and they chase ya Alice ne footballers with the memory lane power say no mo chase ya Alice ne footballers e wo ho it's in say omoko oboase Blasters under 20 under 23 under 17. Let me give you one story. Ghana team na ekoje 1995 under 17 equal 95 when is oboase no mo campaign
and you would Saka.
Yes.
Would Saka.
Ghana team na eko was it under 20 Uruguay? No you born was it Uruguay 97 you know. Say born Uruguay 97. And on the day ayimo Pito Furukwe how that loss emo my Kalabuno Oscar some 2 goalkeepers omoko no so tell me say it that was what na Clementino benefited from sa facilities na na wo boasem it is you consider sa nyoma we nyina na yesi as good akobo match fixing if so many evidence no ma punish ma what are we doing to other clubs omu games osha you can raise questions about it meaning say politics in the ebekoso and obia obe yusu as good as a football club. So the end the politics were boss no. Obenya a lot of support. And they asanto amu nyina modwumegu.
Yes. Baby. Na ye hin kra. Kuma sia na.
Anya nyame na ne ba iko abuchira. Say asanto amu nyina adwumegu because as go the club no e be bobo oboase Lincoln Sports City go say da bia
o Kremoni kakra me
asa wo oboase de o tena Kremoni kakra na say mo kwa e ko ho na 16 ko yi action kakra ho
tu no oboase de so
bet ma yira mo
promotion do ye ma me na oboase go
tiro ye be he de e fini be ye say no kra so mo nsem no mo kan sa na tia. We want something to be protecting the integrity of our football, especially a league na yebo no. Because nyoma esisi afiwe no. Aka baabi ewiase adru ene mpempenso of football adru no. Kaye ma 2024 ne meti se ye benya a football club a we register the players a FA accept. E kwa kobo league game. No asa akofo bi team players no do makwa kobo. Ni aye hwe han na game na baso. En ebesi na message no ba for madwene ho amenti ase. Because I'm a tear pa na me boy because a dear pa ne ba as go out to see when it ma say we players are register for a league game almost say omo because of domaka
Aroma for what we heard before we say speculation started Thursday then Friday then for say 2 days before the match information I pick here and say mpanifo na omo di out to enimu no e ka kire omo nkofo say omo ni afefo bi mpanifo akasa amomo ahwo omo say omo do momra. This game could not have come on without an express permission of some people.
So maybe about for FIBA no this Clementino yeti hey na em fan say we wo football team na me football team na say yakobo league game na yakobo league game no Clementino me players wo mombo na makofa players a nyame na ma register omo e wo me team no na me do ma ba bobo no on say na kakra then ye wie match na Ghana fo nyina e complaining about the course between themselves in RT you know na yenya the president and that was the only time after the FA president teachers won him cases be bresi wo Ghana football mu FA president enyusu the social media page
say anya bia we so fa the team hu nti na so
ka eno nti na be eno ne be bia asem wo no and support what the RT for year no because ye tie ba 40 hey say see yes about for BBC na fan by for 2000 wanya kro to ne car tires for no ka bobo benya 2000 ya ma ana de nya me boa
now tefa so how betimi o mra na je say
obenya 2000 ya ma so what me chena say na FA president ebe defended the bad at R2 for e showcase here say ade o ma ye ni nyina na me
ara o fi say ya bodu
nipa na ye kana asem e interview mu ye e video
nti
wa yes it is obi ko ka Samuel Samoa e bia
on hwe
onim player no ana say bia onim edin na difference
there be in reference to fear her
say
aha na making enye interview no kra
na be say fear ye dey
anopay chese me kra me huna me yeme some style bi kra then the cost started coming say
okay say if fear dey can Samuel Samoa ya no fum
I wonder say me am bia me tie
so the pass started na almost abema Samuel Samoa say nya obi asombo obi ambo
corridors ka kebe
edini e clear obi adim say
you hear about video no
tender
about video no cry
discussing no emu bi kra to keep
ntia
concern for no mutia omuntie ni ye
yes and
anya say what is Samuel you can right back na now the when you akwa kufufu obi
appear
so what you say
man no ka be ofi bae
media man nyina
ka be ofi bae nyina
what you say
na say ade ni video ho tiko hey
baby discuss asem no so
asem be
na sama branch ya kan die
BBS
no BBS pa say be jibo
e dey na
mun ko euros ka kra bi mra say for 5 minutes ye euros fra ye meye
I have my leadership style
no na say ko akwa kokko sa
me wo me leadership style coach Ogum wo leadership style by the end of the day that's what making sure say we start na say the success ba so tell me tell say you will players see how ko interview no so be Ogum abaso pa
yes
tell me tell say obebo Ogum abaso akamfo Ogum because e be working under Ogum only a lot of benefit you will play as so at say there's Samuel Apia dey ono kwa say on nickname na na mpese me use tender tender once we Fantino town boy oye cornerstone player me team corners obey
say corners dey in there
bi o nka ho bi o mu dia corners no mu dia corners mu dia o corners a nyame to ne nsa frɛ aba ne yɛn hu
say eno na me
awai
yɛn hu wa meta busuan na chi ama ya mpɛ baabi amfa aba na nto ya corners titi ya kɔ yi asin yɛn hu ba afɔ wa
ama oyira
o minim na na fit but dem bɛsɛ me kyɛ ne sɛ aban nyame to ne nsa frɛ aba yɛn hu ba afɔ wa aha nti na bɛsɛ me kyerɛ sɛ adan susu me dan susu me hu wa ha
amedma dia ka difference
oh eti the interview is there for bia so beti and then me sure say Clementino bia obi say Mohammed Sharif me for that no say uko interview yes uko interview so nkasa about Oguma he will say good things about Ogum because we one player from baby we free e Tamale to Kotoko was it the first division we were step fast to Kotoko the first season we Kotoko even this season said we start here me sure some go season ni we kura na go be contender for player of the season
no say plan still na position down train
and your other players to say be obi to say Anzu
there be position down train no
who train
o man you be replacing here
Sheriff ano dey da ho
Sheriff dia hwe player no so di ne ho nkomo a
obedu be coach a ho players be you trust them to a certain level
adwo bia the man on the field of play bia so no ultimate yes
our players no
aside goalkeeping
okofa hwan kura ba omo ho to ma coach be use
but say starting season Sheriff was not playing ne in team ne Michael Che omo hu no so asana later
so try omo na amfa no akọ back
say obi any position say obi any position dey nka from the start of the season on about
start obi okwa na fitness level
and na no be say go baby ani
emfa ho ebi kwa na fitness level from
debi fitness level there nka Michael Che will not start because Che any kotoko anye training for even 2 weeks also oba ye no dey no be duru ye no nya see favor no but dey a Che be duru ye no na kotoko bo future stars but so we do Saturday ne san wan bobi this match wan bobi match oboy kotoko ni nsu atre okumase that was 1 week e camp and at the following week kotoko ball Heart of Lions
kotoko ni nsu atre friendly game
no and also free bench in the bar or something but the following week he started against Heart of Lions if it's about fitness
and one man the ball nsu atre game one the ball finfin
no on in team
or start
yes
Jamana
in team
say coach ni tra Sheriff so board do na no
later sana those two name fa no ansana
yibo mame 5 minutes be on Euros na yentinsim na nsam ofie
kokama na tournament ni so meeting expectation the annual game at Holland France boy France and the only game of this tournament I go and MPM the tournament I made a lot of goals and many opportunity to watch a lot of clashes between Holland and France and I think annual is there the last time I'm home European Championship omobo was it the 2012 omobo 2012 there and no more 2012 I said the last time was the 2000 European Championship Holland and Belgium hosted you know I said no more the same group and almost share France 3-2 Holland the top group no even though that game Roger Lemaire drop a lot of play because already now France are qualified away into drop players ni bebree but Holland there Frank Rijkaard for the majority of the key players no and almost share France 3-2 it was one of the most exciting games it was that tournament and was almost a good game but enya actually say France team without Kylian Mbappe no money that attacking bite na dey ka sa asen na dey ka no omuni bu animo and they will need a fit Kylian Mbappe so omo person omo travel park animu e wo ye tournament na it was an excellent game and you could clearly see say top players showcase reason why from top players omo showcase some leadership qualities obi say Virgil van Dijk enu awo hwe na Clementino who say yes o showcase bibi kire say ebi retino Ebi feel say one of the great centre backs to play in the Premier League. Ebi feel say there be. Ebi also the greatest centre back to play in the Premier League. Ebi say hey, I don't have league in that by and Virgil van Dijk because we have seen the likes of Rio Ferdinand, we have seen the likes of John Terry. Yes, they were consistent. So to them I say their style of play. Obi quite because of Van Dijk, yeah the ball ban is one no. Oh, and then the amateur football, no, yana do maybe I will discuss here now. No. We cannot even discuss strength of players because one mistake near for a bad footballer. Upon the way but Enra show leadership qualities at the back for the Dutch national team. It's so sad. Say Van Dijk was 31 years, and this is the first major tournament for the national team. He can come to the World Cup at 33. But with the talent now, one at least, as like Clementino, when you be a bear 4 or 5 major tournaments, I will share the orange jersey with the Dutch national team. And Kobanesa, because of the journey, the path of journey, I will take here. We ask no Clementino, ye nyana pepe and ye nyana smooth at the early stages. We had time I know about Celtic. He was a very good player at Celtic, but the problem is. A bad day near St. Holland players do who abefa player or Bobo was Celtic say Holland he had never won national team. Omowu to Southampton, he had the same problem. But joining Liverpool, no. Reason why are big clubs a lot of influence our players career no. Just imagine say Virgil van Dijk about like 8-10 years at top level for Liverpool. Ka anya hwe kura no kanei yeah, cast our centre backs now about John Terry and one. We have taken the potential as a footballer away because on more so long period no in the Premier League or more so long period at top level in the Premier League for club offense Liverpool. But it was a very good game.
Chance the bargain no more, but strike is to me.
And I make a choice.
Antoine Griezmann.
On the offer Holland team now. Their problem recently finding a finisher. And Kadia Bakwa Holland and lacking on because this is a country I produce Marco van Basten. This is a country when Van Basten was fading out. Omunya hopes in Patrick Kluivert. Even Dennis Bergkamp at a certain point was a proper goal scorer. Omukwe film no, they had Ruben van Persie. So to the mention as you, but they one the leading Holland attack. So for me to say Memphis Depay. Yes, Jean-Claude Huntelaar. So for a year, obi to say a Memphis Depay, Clementino. The last 2 seasons, only a good season. And offer the goal scoring starter. The best goal scoring season any season at Olympic Lyon. Osha striker say amabo mudiya. Memphis Depay when it comes to the art of goal scoring. Team so the Oko tournament unya sa de ni bi. Ba ku bi betimi abetwam. Maybe you might move to the tournament. Maybe I will strike a Clementino. One shall go. Like France 98, France World Cup no. Christophe Dugarry. And share single goal. The last winner of the European Championship, Italy, Omoji the European Championship no. Natural Immobile, who was their main striker, no share one goal. And then so what tournament you need a proper center forward. I'll be guarantee goals. A tournament are made for such players. Because you are now a lot of opportunities when you make mistakes. And two will be an initial goal post motive bobo de tuneta. That's what we need. I think a idea bakwa a better Holland team no moving forward with this tournament. And Enra, so her France team now. And then they Clementino strikers now here cano. They come from different positions, so different positions. And roles coaches are assigned. Cristiano Ronaldo was not a proper center forward at Real Madrid. But he was a striker at Real Madrid because of the role coaches designed the man. Kylian Mbappe is seen as a winger. But in Kylian Mbappe, the front 3 row, baby at the Bobo betting guarantee goals. And based on how you operate, mostly bet me crowd ball without a striker. Then Kylian Mbappe will still provide you with that goals. And Tino, another game no they see and say good game from both countries, but you're the ball never to net no. That is where the problem is. Nti ebe how omo ebe ko ewoye sa tournament yi.
VVD am say Euro na the first time at 2022 World Cup na san say o baby
2022 na Holland no qualify
World Cup boy
qualify yeah they were there
2022
hey yes Holland were there Holland were there so this is the first European championship yes Holland was there at that tournament Tino other games ba so but no dey ensure that you afi do go na ba so na so ye one way for you won be that kid o say aye one way yeah no never you bebo ya on France bebo ya na so ye one way
I was saying sir if you bet me have a tax where he will sit back and catch France on the breaker, he will punish them because that's how to beat France. And Oshaya, last man clearance and N'Golo Kante Koye was a typical counter attack. If you want to beat France, let them take the ball to you. If who take the ball to France, yes, but who take give them a dose of their own medicine. But so who take the ball to France? No, I for my out because
why France were obeyed. Since that the champs based with team, their strength is their defensive organization. And yet, Tima, Oba attack say we just space amounts as a competition.
I say, foul mono nyasa because when it comes to the organization, now all the ball on the corner so all the ball caught 10 times. One have one penny be goalkeeper. Now look at this tournament; they have a good goalkeeper. You know he's doing a wonderful performance. It's all Kunde. Oshe just in front of them, they have Kante, they have Tchouaméni, Upamecano, Saliba. No interference.
It should have been a goal.
No interference.
And Mesha say,
a clear interference.
Interfere.
A clear interference. Keep an bed out to no. Keep a bed out to no. They keep a bed out to no.
No, to no one way.
They be play and to keep an bed out to no.
Na me no baby boy no to no.
Why interfere?
Obeda to no.
Interference near say what preventing his movement. That is interference.
Are you talking about the goalkeeper?
Yes.
But baby no jina idea.
And funny baby abo ne ko if baby awu jina no. Ebe keeper ne so movie ebe den. When interfere.
Make attempt come so offside there.
What you say? Na see GP Magana.
Yeah, some.
Anti be Magana. I'll be boss shorter. So interference.
It over one thing you have to understand they say. If you are so be one star. Okay. And will be when you believe. Rafranik, untimi nyet se Mourinho da. Mourinho untimi nyet se Rafranik. What Rafranik believes in is say the team should take control over the game, possess the ball. BBS or ye fair on the pitch. Mourinho say, me dear, me jise mentamu eche ho. Na ma make sure say spaces na be jama be punish. Nti Obed Mourinho kura o time eche. Mourinho is not a coach. He believes in how Pep Guardiola team should play, how Rafranik team should play. But at the end of the day, he has won a lot of trophies with it. And that is the believer here can want some no. They have a fine team. And Maka say, in the last 2 years, only Hungary is almost disappointing me. Teams are many that just show more. When almost start some qualifiers, and I see a lot of improvement. Based on the last European Championship, Omoboy England, Hungary, Germany, Amobe the final and over Wembley no. Say open countries are more developed here. You will love the Astala. I think Rossis Hungary and then Rafranik Austria. To many France game no show science. But Enra after many tournament believe. So what I say. Oko tournament na Clementino we smaller country. Who share the big boys because of their history and what they have achieved. And no one correct me. But unya that believe to play against them. Now to me share one match and to the Yemfa the African story. Cameroon at the 1990 World Cup. GDR Cameroon nya yo could do semi-final because almost Argentina. The moment that Cameroon be Argentina, e what Diego Maradona no unsuro bi France ebe 2002 Japan South Korea. Their first game was against France, Senegal. Time almost share France say Kim, and omunya believe say betting as a country bia or World Cup no.
I don't know coach in the Shaboys man as a place na nyam madi on the field of play.
Yeah, coach no ho because building players mentality. Do na coach adwuma. To even psych a player, e catch and say Obed, boy ya ye kwa kuboyi uya de chen striker e din kwa na waje ene se osu jiw din no bia hu sade no nim ye chen no o prepare player ne mind kura ma ne de akontokwa mu no Clementino aya na nye that easy nti
okay
na be pese sa country so mo yes ade bi eno mo nya that opportunity ti say Hungary omo group a Germany wom Austria omo group a France wom but omo nyina no mo antimi anye sa ade no nti ye be se de be si akọ and the games wo ho ayi ma manfo under it take in Portugal game no it will be a game to watch and me sure say Roberto Martinez onye do in his first game no Portugal team no ya chro da ho man em fa bibia nkokeke team no ho ngofa problem ma Portugal team no built for 4-3-3
arwase sanana
o so mo ne ayi omo first game omo boy about 3 back against Czech Republic and you could clearly see some players like the ideas am the ball in that system Timmy so babo Diego Dallo so you both Diego Dallo and João Cancelo so you're comfortable at the left
but me person major this tournament in was and bia or the kind every has answer na Samu
from the qualifiers even we won the last 2 friendly games in our 3 back
Timmy I draw 4-3-3 o back 4 Ruben Diaz Pepe 2 center backs obetia ball Dallo and Cancelo as full backs midfield 3 the base of the midfield players who occupy Paulino or Fulham no about Bruno Fernandes no about Bernardo Silva so we share by players for Modeba tournament in ma Sergio Conceição Obano be share winning goal against Czech Republic no and a very good season with Sporting Lisbon Rafael on the right Cristiano Ronaldo at the top so obo anem koya enye country yes the Osisa Anyoma na I was quite surprised Vincenzo Montella built a very strong Turkish team. The most exciting game of the tournament they take in Georgia and Edemaye. And they have individual talented players led by Hakan Chanolu, Agdagula. Especially baby Agdagula sise go so fi no. Me share check any Portugal game no. No mu jeja check for but na check for ni shoot. But Agdagula na the other man obe shoot. Eti no mu just have space na enye me nwanwa sa Agdagula be shego. Be pon tintin ma be tonet. Nti a game at Clementino, a game to watch. Me we no then Romania will play against Belgium. Belgium dem akase amosusu problem ne ye Domenico Tedesco, their coach, how he arranged his team. Sign a double pivot, no, there is a big problem which he needs to change. Based on players in the form of the base. Obo Mangala na bu Nana, the same star. Mangala no Nana bako, then Yuri Telemas. Opese obo a lot of attacking players. This is tournament. Unya a lot of opportunities. Yeshawa, Clementino yeshawo. One qualified group, one qualified UFM. Anya league ni abo no akase menya yabo home team etwa yabebo away team etwa wo home. Eye one game pa ni abo ne yeko. It's the moment that we mistakes no. Other countries will take opportunity of it. No ma punish you.
Okay.
It's ene I want to see Yuri Telemas a partner bako. Either Unana or Mangala will fifi. Then you be a good Belgium team on against Romania. England are something like a crabby hammer. And a pay me talk sports. Omo diga Southgate at Tampa. Say the Musidi will run at Tamna. Now, if you real crowd, who Mazakito, I said, that's only hobby.
But if you listen to all the legends, Alan Shearer, Monoro, Ferdinand Moore, those great English players, they think say English boys now more England no. Season no money form no more. They are capable of playing like how the Spanish is playing. We should profile now more now. Bona is our boy. And for boy our PSG left me for the Spain for the PSG left for the Fabian Ruiz, Monet, Pedri, Mobono. They think say Fodim and Jude Bellingham could be Menu, Watson.
And now come
like they think say in terms of ball possession.
Dabi o Bibiano ti yeti hey. And yet there at a point. Ghana be a player, ne bobo sabe di pele. Unim di intia. Clementino ya wo na osisua. Na ufie, fansa wo papa. Ehu se bobo wo mu a. No start kan Ghana players o motwam ene kwa no mfa so bo mo bo. Tie be kan Clementino first na Mohamed Polo na o se Kofi na Abedi Pele na Razak. On say players am bo mo star po. And Abedi Pele put an interview biana he talks about Mohamed Polo. E chese onya influence e wo how e so si bo ne bom. And today anya hwe kra no you can say kudus. That is how you train Ghana players. England man e da ho no. They can never produce obi to say Pelo and Ajavi. Because in their history omunya as players ni bi. To build players based on how anasa players ne bobo. Uko Spainer Fabian Ruiz born na obono. Because at a point Spain minor da ho no. Spain minor Clementino da ho no. This is a country about tournament with Busquets, Alonso, Xavi, Fabregas, Iniesta. It will say there is similarities. Our players no more born than any side players we. Over Declan Rice, Declan Rice and to say Rodri. Over Rodri born over he's a DM. Rodri to say Xabi Alonso. It say England for her side players Libya. They will never get unless they change how almost cycle players at young age. It is annual man there. They will have England ain't even produce player to say Ronaldinho da. England team produce player to say Neymar. But Brazil be produce Ronaldinho Neymar sir because the history is there.
Sir, look at the current England squad now. Look at someone like Foden. Sir, England tonight, and him say players are not omunyes ask for. Foden has defied that odds. At least, yes, he's a exceptional talent. And say yenje ball, yen prepare, yen dada, yen na Spanish boys ni no. Foden does it better in the Man City team. No, say Foden has been better than Fabio Ruiz this season. Be about the last 3 seasons. Foden, Odin Ruiz age na not the Foden na. No, they be born in Paso. Tino, born in the last 3 seasons. We are seeing no. Diana Ruiz aye we are seeing more.
Ebia club na.
It's the thing say.
Don't expect.
Ebia club no bonus.
It's the thing say. Foden game control. Yenje ball, yenje be Foden in the Man City team. The thing say England squad way.
Foden control.
The Foden was on more on your day.
No, it should be playing through the middle, not on the wings.
Okay.
Say pese overboard fan saying Rice and Kobe.
Okay.
You can play Rice, Foden and Jude Bellingham as the two in front of them. Jude Bellingham no number 10.
Now how about people?
Let's clear this. Jude Bellingham no. He's never been number 10. Or Real Madrid no. And I can't Ancelotti. Tell you usually as a number 10 as a force number 9. But Jude Bellingham development linya or Dortmund or number 8.
Sitting swear.
Eti Ubo Jude Bellingham as a number 8, Foden as a number 10. This three midfield has the potential of dominating any opponent. Declan Rice, Jude Bellingham, Phil Foden. Then no Ubo Osaka there. Then on the left side, because they are playing Jude Bellingham on the left. Sorry, Phil Foden on the left. Who's and the football? I never call you football wingers. They are row. Who are natural wingers in that boy Gordon and one more motor bench, but they are not utilizing their wingers. And so Obo opponent Biana, opponent Bia is very comfortable against England. You understand? And I don't and say the profile players now in the other tournament. No, Sabona no bonnet. Ni England defend they are no. These players need a profile to defend and play that kind of counter-attacking football. Foden want to enjoy the ball. Jude Bellingham so enjoy the ball. This is their profile. Saka, he wants to enjoy the ball. You understand? But because I'm defending here, I want to me.
Oh, but
England and some of you. What the English are saying is that you see, as a coach, you should be tactically flexible. Your coach now tactically, you should be flexible, extremely flexible. ultimate based on materials na chere dia wo de table no so. All right, I say. Now, national team coaches, they are man for ball matching here say. Before see about tournament, when you a longer period to assess the strength of every player in your team. Watch the various league matches of your players and how your players are performing. Now design a system where once you select your best player, our system a barrier around him, no, you look at other players to complement your star man. You have to design your spine. Who design your spine? We are no other branches about support to spine. No, I'm an etymology. Gary Southgate, are fortunate because when you have a lot of talent near the amano. I'm out for born Eagles man about so no I can say share Germany team no. Okay. How what she players no? There's Kahave to Air Force 9. There's Musiala with team no. Or Ike Gundogan with team no. Or Endrich with team no. Or Abrantia friend Tony Cruz with Mubi. Or Joshua Kimmich at the point and over midfield with Miss Abo right back. But one send what she saw Munina. Huh? But one send what she saw Munina. What she saw me in such a way say everybody, the best in everybody is coming out. Yes, they might have their own weakness, but on my positive signs. The uncle for complaining with England here say, I'm sure my materials now are centralized in one area. But Germany so the any centralized but when your coach what's your system despite the centralized talent say from infinio edekwa anymore a buomo so no hwe sene wahye show mu ye enti Thomas Muller is not starting, Leroy Sané is not starting, but hwe sene odi free bench be shit team no ma bibia ekoso ye. So all they are saying is that their coach should also design a system. Debbie, say I say.
I didn't know somebody say Ajibu. Wabra wo players e go say.
I know can wo cheche German dey for Ubed. Me show we ya many aging. German team no. How they control games and then their possessive play. Because of certain players they have. Tony Cruz. Ike Gundogan. They are the directors of the game. England team no movie. And how do you expect England to play like Spain or like Germany?
Not play like
them.
Also style of play, but
style of play near. Now England I'm about European Championship now. I'm about final. I'm about final. On say I'm out for refinio mantem because the expectation of the national team will move to different level. By the time about 2018 World Cup, about the 2022 World Cup. Before I know European Championship 2001, all that they were thinking was Bobby first the most important thing is Cup.
They
have this profile.
Profile by now England or Gerrard and Lampard
Calvin Phillips. Calvin Phillips and the
fine no boy no. Fine nominate Italy boy. Fine nominate Italy boy no. After scoring that goal, true look show. From the 11th minute till time you ball penalties, no, England were defended.
There's no more. No more. I'm going to almost remember for that. No more. Nay, Declan Rice, Calvin Phillips, Mason Mount. It is our players with any controllers.
Omunye Bellingham ball to say Tony Cruz.
Obianca so listen.
Na say mo so me Bellingham ka
David Obianca say Bellingham so e want own
star based on players.
Jude style is not to defend. Foden style is not to defend. They are to play football.
Football no mo bobo no club na. Football no mo bobo club na. Mo manage ho no.
Say.
So mo ba Bellingham ko ya. Bellingham ko Real Madrid o Tony Cruz obe control game ama.
Ti dey make an Jibo. Now let's look at the England talent. So check Irusia Okenya. Na ubenya Bukayo Saka, Raheem Sterling, na wenya Abante Freno, Jack Grealish. These are players on the pace na Mason Mount, double pivot Harry Kane. Yem family kanko. this time around when you're a different profile. Your team here that England team we all should accept that there are managers at the team way more. The potential and the output of the players never rise. While AC Milan had the Ancelotti loss of number 10 for baby and AC Milan. Pesani Ancelotti sifa sheshomo. Pelo free Brescia but not Obose. Nanya number 10 Obo. Number 10 Jibo. Oh Jibo.
Pelo.
Yes, number 10.
That's an age.
Debbie. Number 10. On one of the Pelo call 6.
Deep line playmaker. Efeni Mazzoni. Not Carlo Ancelotti. And the Pelo Oba Milano, he was already a training as a deep line playmaker. No. Pelo or Bresciano. Pelo or Bresciano. They had Roberto Baggio. It's 1 million, 1 about 10.
That's about you know about 9 and a half.
Baggio was a typical number 10.
I'll show you this when you had that. Whatever the way better. So what the point I'm trying to say is that your coaches are on fixing some of these issues. Do you get my point? Your coaches are fixing some of these issues. How he combined Gattuso, he combined Seedorf, he combined Pirlo, and he combined Kaka, Rui Costa, or combine or Munina at the building team. The Rui Costa was on the bench, but look at how he merged these players.
No style of play.
Debbie, we are talking about how coaches will mix players.
Mixing players to get results, you need certain ingredients. And Ocas more control game, na mo be say England for control game. A similar example away. Milan had Pelo, who is one of the best controllers of the game of football. England will be. England will be. It is Italy was our player and now AC Milan was our player now. Now England in Libya. How do you expect England to play like to say Spain or Xavi? It will Busquets away Iniesta. Ain't that possible?
When Spain has Xavi, Busquets, Iniesta, David Silva, Xavi Alonso, there are 5. Who have a coach as if I.
So what was the strength of the team?
That time, no, Navas. Jesus Navas, also, yes, that's certain. That's 6, front 6, the Fabregas count. Yes, so the point is, he had Roberto Soldado, Alvaro Negredo, he had Jesus Navas, and Konusu decided say, bought medal 3 of these 3 creators. No, I call for typical wingers plus a proper center forward. And Kobenya be on the team because that time Valencia Soldado was not a bad player. But when he said there let me design this style of 6 controllers. It's David Silva, Fabregas, Iniesta as a front 3. But Omunko wide. Until when you see the wings. The Navas mono a ball ne do the idea no yi ba akwa firim na Navas ababa exploit wings na mano. Fab no amount Xavi Busquets and Alonso as middle 3. And the point I'm trying to make is that there have been coaches look at building a squad, building a system in such a way that every key player ever flourish it. It's David Silva operated through central zones. But Silva of free wings, but no boy. Hey, Mamidi Man City, Guardiola by no Bebo Fernandino, Kevin De Bruyne from the wings. What me say Finfin? No, the David Silva ebe kano. And to per time as Silva operating from middle channel Guardiola count. This is when we say coaches are developing a star. And the uncle for about Gary Southgate say he had time to see the potential of every player. He had time to design a system. But clearly he is confused. As I would decide to say, yen defend. But some players here we would you defend you DNA say born than nano. Not the edge, man. So you have to play to suit them.
Okay. Zach, my mention same through ho. Isaac upon emotional farewell was say, and then in Yaso, break a cream fish, and now be no kotoko. A 1 year pa man in your dinimum. In film from home, Modisha was say, and sit that. So when your favor free coach, home, I do a big one, and a bush for when your favor woman in I name, and Yadia I see, and then mum, kotoko be diano, a 1 and tino, or she kotoko well. Say asante koto konfradum kwadum away any Isaac upon emotional farewell what the eba esolo mamintie Samuel Apia Samuel Apia onon so nsem kakra obenya akonya ne Dr. Prosperity Ogum eye adwuma no nsɛm kakra ɔno nso ɛka ɛfa no ho
players bia mo say do mato e bi o mato mo contract e mo wa te say work jamna but na me ka say e wi ase no e se bibiri
Kochogo o quick tempered person ana
me patwan
na say enchele me gofu
ana o fa some person no nya dia ane de o ndo bi mkura o ne kwa one thing me say o me papa me ja platform me aka say wi ase no o say uru tu ana o ka sama chi penyina yes we impedism apply but impedism was on a mechanical platform so make a clear make a change say o ja o se san side we ya e be boa no because me bibia me papa me tunfo na da ne me wa nya de one ni suban two player T obia ni ti o de bobo player obi a rasta obi e gen odie man be perform park ni so ma eni hia secondly obeka chese twa wuti wan twa e asem minimum mo mutitwa mutiye time e mo ka bi tire player ba ko player ni so no wanye enu ana no e go paso so betimia ana say o won the first 11 a mo mu etwe no on respect obia e ko nu mo chena sem because de me hu bibi ni say me mo etwe ni no o nya the first 11 a mo etwe ni de I just say nyame say ebia afena apia e plan no ebia mi ke ebia o ma na tembo bio na tete be no wa relax afena o ka convince no na adwe no enye bo odi awo emilio but say apia na ebo ana nete na ebo na apia ti bencha anytime bia ya e o bench na e o fi no ye na say o free o fi nkran kale ebe yi o nye say ebia mempemu but we say omo bo no omo bo ye hye nti mo so mo fa ba bon to mo ti player bia be we say o waje papa mani nua no sa no mo nyina siye ni na siye say player e bobo a de ni go player ne nko aso but say player ni player ansa na oba be fa sa second choice ana third choice ansa oba fefe no of chale match we don na so bobo na yenya che be so dia ne on fa eno say wrong e say wa nipa na obo ma mo share no na wo sa ma o first choice ne bebo ene de e baby a then de wo ma ne bob o de third choice no we say we try say first choice aba nti wa mi che so aba de so ne bo nti still o performance na o medical bo wini en we ade nti koso a plan o be de o be yire no so be tie ne dia e manager say bia me akola ana nya say ni ba ku fotu so yes ade we ya e be because na omo na kuma mbra fom because kotoko no a big club ye fe bufu coach kotoko e de bufu coach kotoko na ma be jegu say de mumu no de obi kana mo mate mo ba de me kano e ref ni na ye jumada ana mumu no sitie
e no opportunity club na ye say won ni ko eduma won ni ko eduma bi
be ni de me emba pra e be na ba emba baby ameduru nyame adom baby ameduru pa de nyame adom esamba bi na mi say football mo fine hallelujah me so me samba fufuro hallelujah mo pa say face kan nyaade papa ne fa mboa omuso ni bi
Zach minim say interview no na e wa do onya bibi pa bia coach ogum ho
no unse this interviewer based on it come from the question that the interviewer will ask you na also by answer and I think say now it come back from players that he release Omubino so and he was commenting on it for example na Okanziko Pondi I can say even as Ziko Pompo de or blame Ziko Pon because he thinks boy no do be no. I was asking myself say doctors been na take side decisions of Kotoko. You see, never wa young kind of the medical team of Kotoko no. I see in your time I demand the medical team of Kotoko because it looks like I said they are not working.
Kotoko every see medical team I hear
no, it looks like they are not working because for a young boy like upon near say do it near say omo one mpane to go and play football matches.
And yes, football class do na yes idea no. We hear what that moment which me
allegation and you are not here. We spoke to Dr. Anto who also gave us another interview no. Boy any prior the role he has to play because boy on the transfer now they didn't know what was happening to the boy. Na so on na mabo any besu nyane. No they no call any diagnosis bibia any the problem with the boy. And some of them said this is the problem affecting the boy with images. And then just allegation of this boy but made the boy already and I can't Dr. Anto so be catch and ra. And I made make this my miss my making say because you see and I boy in kwana aka same way. Utia people have players now money boy e kan. Mo say has the kotoko match bia on boy. Say boy ukaya na boy ne pra. but they have to one partner to go and play has and Kotoko that game. And not just allegation, but these are confirmed reports are feel the same camp. And the things that bueno a pejayan. He was not handled very well. You understand? He wasn't handled very well in terms of initial stages and ni pirane how na rushing back because at that time Uyi Mbele Friwa he was the most informed player na Dino. And he so what sa I think they didn't handle the boy very well. Now and to share a Samuel appearance ma okay ya. All he's saying is this is okay and from what journalists have said about Ogum and I'm Botino. Because most journalists have sat here based on how he communicates. I've said no, quite of us kasampono in press, and yet to the extent that how he handles player relationship is very key. And the boy, for a player to be rise out to play for Kotoko, Onyakoda, for him to be remote control. Player there, Tino. Oh, the old parents say he comes to the field of play, you get your resource. But say, maybe Chinchina, your hair style should be like this.
I say, any answer, Tanaka, a player, CB hairstyle, no, and some fatanti, so coach can't say you, Tia, say, not the bonnet.
Oh, dear, you are only making suggestions, no, but you can't force a player, say, when you think to one when you man ball. Means why you know you are the say you make you suggestions say baby uncle mo do the uncle munyo ko do level bia e so me that kind of hairstyle no even the moko animpo now when Kudus did some hairstyle Ghanaians were criticizing him the things no enya like it's unlike Kudus and that's why it's hard no until you can make your suggestions and those things but when it becomes say ya ben nhese when you are more bobola then it's a problem. And I think the coach have to look at that style again. And for appear in some working there, Tino. Yes, you may think Bianca, you could have find a different way to handle that aspect, no. But I don't know if he said because he's one of those players now. Ogum's decisions affecting him. He was signed from Mediama. Who say Obana or the higher panel? A Mediama right back. A Kumasi boy. So, now Obiafi said Apia was coming to take over as a right back. But Obayano, me name the problem. But not on yet Ogum's favorite.
Apia there, any Kakano Boma who and none of Fisher. None yet appear there. Kakra you huni any dear. And
that is you.
Oh yeah,
and that is you. Because about Kotoko. Ask me I can about Kotoko and has that has always been the biggest problem of Kotoko has. Say play about 1-2 matches and fend to Onyade. How do you make it?
Exactly to win only by when you are
and I make you say how do you say now about point did place between 1 year and Sanafa.
Hey, Kotoko dia was into so bana anya ya e de ne ya boko
ana me boko say as the same man you need Madrid
o men kan ne kase
so but the thing is that sa clubs akase AK over the world they are players that they almost be signing player and which am signing because they know say any player biana immediately Fentino yeah mo signing 4 years 5 years and say we back go gumpa still have another 3 years to play. Eti are you saying say commenter we ye nyina no tamana appear wo me dem na onyare
oba Kotoko na me
he was bought based on the profile at Mediama not the Oben Kotoko contain no eti all from Mediama but no onyare by player he was as good as any other right back in the league
oba Kotoko
no your man games of boy and amfa but it doesn't navigate the fact that he's a good player. Yes, early stages in Amfa. to sack player, what do? You as send a team here, no. Obey Nyabotre at the Amano. At least make sure he grows his confidence. Once in Alpha, the following one a bit me alpha. That is how football is all over the world. But he thinks he wasn't given fair treatment because early stage in Alpha, he was taken out of the team completely. You know, you're football, sir.
Yes, I've been a place in Boham, buy no so much, you know. Not then the also cyber back before.
But you see, you knew free team completely. This is simple. This is simple. I'm saying, a friend is saying, example, I will make you. So, put the music scared what on put the next be answer.
No, they're not that time, the name.
You understand? Music would be a but obedi almost 100 million to player. 100 million to player. Or buy and fire. But he still every day he's beginning up a moment of opportunity because the thing said the entire team look at all no born and no born by lack no was born. You understand? And by lack wow almost like a readiness. Goals are not sure Benfica no but Liverpool was be. But you saw the defense club at the readiness. Na kese obi a waka say o sorry oba ya amfa
no season now yeah no afi we amfa e be man akọ
I tell me say
season we
how many seasons in here he has been there for 2 seasons but still now no form now no war Benfica no on form my Liverpool but when they sit down born no born Benfica no and like born no bo what he knows by the other environment you know language barrier play bi on pa aduane e bi o the environment bi biat mi ma
about for na kokona na ha no attractive yellow cars anti
tino so the uti make example how I think yes Oponko but if you look at some of the reaction from the players and look at even Kalu Watara once in our culture na no dey da or the
or that video analyst
that be say
okay
or congratulating for the transfer to Rata no. So what did you clearly see sense about pay cano and you know you see 1 2 3 4 you look at the constant factor in all the you know
okay
time and you time you understand but I was obia on them penasem I bet 2 was already me no be I down for 3 now be 4 now call 5 into any time
but like you both said ni be no be so be nya papa fan ho ba wo mu de nyina say omo de
the papa about Ogum that young take away the fact that he's a very good coach. Say young coach, young tactics and ball. You can't take it away from Ogum.
Outside,
you understand? But to be a very good coach and have resource,
manage.
Son, we manage these issues because he, anyway, you know. But there's our boy Siana, second round. I'm picking from Bobo second no. Okay. Season a no. First round. This same boys. Ebo home na we no mo show be here with this second. Okay. Omo somebody 2 points. First and end here. The same boys. But this same boys came back issues in Tiafe na ye show mo sa ankomensi na e koso wo ya team no carry. And tell say you can be a very good coach but say and your coaching tactics and how you manage outside issues. One manager, players, why me A B C D international team? No more the Barbaro because they know say yentim pamphlets nina resources nya coaching pamno neja place or and say another aspect that I think say he has to work on.
Okay,
the off how he relate with players very key. Very 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 key.
Yanchana kakra kana bavo
ofa osi yechenga kakra ho
ya ide ebensa
nyefe that ya na wabo amena mama neji kakra na de be mama no wadaro ma
Yanko. Dem yaw. O ko kansa ma hono mbe mu ala wa ho me.
Me pese.
Ta bu su sa be so yanko.
Se ne be ya. Wonya be 30 minutes aka de person ka bia.
Wait, 30 minutes de wonya. Se na wo na ba ntem, wo na me no chance, wo no wa mantem.
Ti no, o ma aka na ne. Ofa metie Samolapia extensively. I'm say we decided so mo ball biem ni ntino. We decided say obetutu bi aguma no no apene ba bi atena. So and see
sana hu interview no.
Sana me hu no. You can see say a lot part of the interview.
Obobo bi man ka M1 na.
Ebi anka no kemwa no. And on our interview now was the tea we say on no sisi say nya football kwa na ye di pesika. And that or other things obey their pesika. He say nyama da room wasa kwanya abriche so akwakwhye. Enti no I say senya sa pa dia you don't talk like this and expect say any other coach will want to work with you. Ebia utie ya benya obi a on dey beka so mfa ho dey fine. But wanya dey irrespective of whatever pain because clearly you can see say he was talking out of pain. Clearly you can see and importing other players omo ti on bia bi kra insema wo kan so omo kra no munya sa kwanya na omo nka ne sa importing omo din di be mu no amwa okwan bia so enti me feel say me dey we no on dey wa kire o twa ne kwan akọ ne ba bi but afutu kakra nkoma yenuanom players no
ebre wo me ne se hwe ade na ma ne nsam bi ye bone 1 was coach unya ofan first 11 wi amwa maka nyina no mo nka no ho was mo nkoyi muti mo anyi muti a wo anyini de wone wa wie den na ma
ofa unim coaches ene dia the philosophies and principles in the coaching enti un say especially mo ye managers no ya na omo hwe se na woni ni players be relate enti won say ye wo first coach, second coach in charge of we near the ade you could train o ma mo hwem ye training ni sanoma no na managers no e de na kwaye managing the players no enye on the field of play enko per se but attitude, behavior, character and all those things ya na players the mom omu remfi say whilst they are with the team, they become ambassadors of the team. To omu be the way they portray themselves, the way they carry themselves, omu actions outside. And nothing na ma yenu Zakito. Iya we mu. Obeka ase kotoko players edi anwa mu anadwo na nani nye ho. Obeka ya Zakito. Because of who say they were not presenting or representing the club in a manner.
Medals me di anwa mu ayebone. Awia be bobo na ehu na adwede gibo ya bone anwumira me dala me kondo anwa mu a
yeko school no ye be mama duane a nya be chichima duane na mo bedin de be ya mama so tell me chance ye ha ne de lakene say enyoma e set up a full technical team clubs were dietitians o
yeah you can't eat anything in here
nti ye kire mo duane amonye de munni ni de mamunni
ne time munni bia
so nyina ye cheche so tell me chance ya no wana akojina okoche players say we menni we to no ye training we no tefa abobo ba bia kanti me bia na ekoto na mu e o pepe mu no wajema
okojiri su ya bia we are no emwa wo nti me there I'm still back to the point to say me sray nuanum players no kasa no ye kire wo sani kasa ye kire wo so ho yesua anase say
when some academy asa nya mu nyina na nim interview Ghana the players
one hwe wo kasa mu yi a wonam abense na afi da chene nkofo tentenom mo sa wo so on se nipa na wo ka asama fa ne ho no ye wo sene nkofo bi hu no ba wa wo ka asam se wo sene nkofo bi hu so okay mpacho so ati ase enti ya na kasa ne bi ho no mo a ya wo engage expert na ommo am ye head of sports hey he's a communication expert mpacho so ati ase say masters no what start what was open to me
jamai
eti ya na o make such people no match me abo but Dr. Prosper na teogum ohun say yesi nimu entimu a tete wontuma bia na de ye kan ensesa adwuma no ema enyu mfi kotoko but afi na ya na we akwaje onokwa mpacho so ohun enti ono so yesere no omo ben no ɛne ɔno amu no ɔmo hwɛ no ɔmo mmoa no kakra adwuma no ɔbɛfa no nyɛ adwuma ketewa wo kɔtɔkɔ adwuma no woda no a you become the citizen of all eyes
no pa ma me ben na bi na me ye bua hwe
so any nyina asan utu wana ma otuo wo kasa bibia ye nkofo reading meaning different various meanings into it enti ono so ne level no de kan sesa o ma ye ka ne ho nsem saa so obi a doctor won say na yes psychology mu area ho na wasan eye ne ha so ho enti say wo hu say ne nipa su ni ye ban ni ye titie so enti woni ye tena na no enra o say no na say oni penifo bi so mo ka kire do say wo ye doctor menhia ma wotumi sese ya aseti no kukura mu pa de na so hu say nipa na no mo ye adwuma nti nipa su ni wo mo ban no as I said, what the manager can want to say that Jibo can has say coach no he is more of a coach than being a manager. But if we say a level no baby what famua bedun there so samre no or the managerial aspect no so e ka ho kakra offer oboase nsem ni hiame you
ye na kakra bi ma me na 2 minutes
kakra bi on it oboase ensem ni hiame oboase deserves a football club. Men can say at that time being deserve but the circumstances of which oboase lose you
no thank
you. Oh, the circumstances of which Obuasi lose as good no, and need the facilities sitting in Obuasi no. Obuasi deserve a football club. Me the Menka Division 1, Menka Division 2, Menka Division 3, but at least a football club that will represent that part of the region. And see, adanse man baye omokoye. Binimu wo ho no mo ase ne ye kan kradu bi ase bo wo ho no mo. But me feel say butayenti mpo a yedite Ashgold Football Club no enso say man yira kra sa kra enu nti me information me pekene say sisi akra no Anglo for no ye interested in say of Ashgold be saba back bi
omodi open
social responsibility
not in the sense of say almost saying ebe bi a wo beje only no but there be but omofo say omo no mahuru say Ashgold efi oboase no omo kra na ha wo mo because it goes back to the corporate social responsibility ayika no the butaya omo ti Ashgold no and say ebe offer entertainment for the omo workers in the
indigenous no munim ko so kan ya but no mo say skasama ba form ntino omo offload bi
you see they could have just be a sponsor of the club and not the owner of the club no say two ninya pewu sponsor there who ye now your budget kakra mo se mo fam budget na emiti where you na no ati kakra de ama wo mo na auto ba bi so and there say the club no mo bo mo ho bra na adade de eno no emfa wo ho enti yesre feuding parties no on abuko aten ne group any the other group no so on abo eni meboa and am say emsani ya na di na ya say
omo apianin eni
omo ye the indigenes of Adansene Obuasi no omo hwe how they will resolve this matter the politics aspect in there ewo ho and to say the Jibo kan earlier on no umpo for the better politics because enei ono kwaku atin wa fairly went me amoa ama Ashgold and save from the situation ekoto mu no
then nan ko so yes say on there
but as where say me if my memory serves right it's about the third time NPO I'm so akoba 3 was 4 times enti we obi a the ekoso Obuasi mema say hia no and Obuasi nam so mo 2 MPs me boa ne hia na nkotwe ya ma fe kodu ekodu ya ansa na fe na obeti Obuasi Sporting Club adentia onye interested in saving Ashgold than so okoti another club adentia
yenim ebia wo saving and save no so e be kan say
I know say nkofo kon home okato me say Ashgold situation enye yie enti so person obo a me de me pe me say wo say dan me try kan say e be dem po say benya 2 clubs in Obuasi ebe de nto no so de no yenye be bo na manaye
but
san twetwamu no de omunyai
Jibo
Tilo Samuel Apio hwan yo se me de maka and me ma chire me view since Monday say da be na yini ba so Tuesday and I started say ba so no okay say Monday na technical team ni share no and Tuesday almost started so much players no and even from a report no say nyoma ye Clementino one had technical team no kura changes bebem
kotokodi ohoyi
changes bebem
is kotokwana assistant
enya assistant ho no say technical team ne so etinye enya assistant coach nko asem so tell me say e ho no kwa because baby I do say ni say and Saturday dey be ameka say coach awaye lucky pa wo Kotoko since I'm Kotoko Dr. Prosper Natogu opportunity a wonyan Clementino coach bia no obenya sa opportunity we
opportunity be
na we say Clementino ohena frame management team and our management team no afro mu nyina abo omanim na order omadi e de ache ne nananom no say o kan so maybe say a team manager say coach we ne betimi aye papa bi so won kan papa na si coach ne betimi aye papa ba ko bi so say coach ne betimi aye owi o kan ni nyina awie ya de nti ofa Dr. Prosper Natogum no obo coach kwesi apia o si Mano Dasoberi ono so ne yeso ye GFA ayi ono so na ma past management no wom nti ono so mafa ba ena o sa ba coach ni so bi no say coach ya mafa ni coach kwesi apia bebo na emom moma na nyana adwuma players obefo mu nyina no munya no na onye na adwuma ma obi anko hu bi oye kura mfieduo ye ne oye ni ya mfieduo no kura na me team na ma no
masoma dwume
anye yesu a na mapam no nti ogum there he has been given the freedom to take decisions on player beba any player obeko something a modern day football you will not get as a coach nti eno bi ka ho na Clementino Kotoko beti ase say after buying 17-18 players now say they buy 20 to transfer and found the financial strength of the club. If any players are you do more to transfer and I say any players are team this on pom na bia o ton manya sika ba club ma you see e pamo mo nyina so mo nko abra team ni nyawe aya na enho akakra so tell me chana see you nti the kind of freedom when you to work he will not get it anywhere and there is something I know I call for even the first coming and the second coming. The second coming first season anye onye opportunity second season the ye nyina ye ka the obi ye ka it goes back to Dr. Prosper Natogum so be prove obi are wrong opon asem okoka na enu ade eno emfa doctor ho because doctor no ma abontin be kan asem bia you be na tin baby no ko na report nti eno untimi fa nkoka Dr. Prosper Natogum asem ho de Samuel Apieka mimi de me hu bi so tell me but in all no tino yeti hey sometimes when you set up a company based on the structures of the company position bi obi agina bi and he needs somebody to manage no e position no wo no nipa ye nipa ena wo gya nipa nko asa wanya de a wo hwa na go fa asema be hye wo it's a do point bi a wo hia nipa obetenetene no. Yes, Oye coach, he will have problems with some of the players. He will have problem. Me want say issue about it, baby. I me concentration. Wapa, a club nisika because I know Kotoko is not financially strong. Debbie, Yakito, yan Canada down. Ye can't club na nkasa sikasem. Ye can't club na sikasem. And yeti Kotoko as a limited liability company. There be a manage IMC for Baba and Tiomso ohene na dini sika yi team no. Na ka menim se obi adwuma na do sika kora sha se edum pempenso bi a e se adwuma na di sika ba. Now we had a number of years Kotoko adi as a football club. Now still Kotoko rely on individuals some do sika be club no ma. It shows that there is something wrong. Bibi enkoye.
Se don't tell na wakai se nka se ro kan nke report no. Ke Kotoko nyaaya.
Oh,
and the guy do
am. So because the foundation was there, na foundation ni wo ho. Emfa ho ni nipa no be lead club no. But the what obi abeye bia no, na the foundation was laid. And I mean one thing I've always called for and say me share the ownership structure of Kotoko. Kotoko should be run like Benfica. Kotoko should be running like Real Madrid. Clementino Real Madrid one na there. supporters socials Barcelona hwan na ene dia supporters nti Real Madrid kese yo ene Barcelona kese yo ni nyina no eyo mo supporters no mo gina o ma betri so di huri without them that clubs exist
kotoko so tisa so pem so kra se supporters dia
the highest are kotoko akọ getting supporters to be the backbone of the club Fabu census and for 1 year ni it's like Fabu census a gu and nobody is talking about it Obian who can be actual supporters the way forward of Fabu census and then me sure say Fabu census na buy no say ka IMC we buy no mo hye mu kena ka dum pempenso a anka they will not go to ohene so ohene fa ne sika e me hye tim nim etime da bia me ka say ye ka Dr. Prosper na to ogum asem no sa IMC wo so ye the luckiest management o ma be kotoko because bobo ye no dey din wo mu pa ne so okopesika now they all sorry ya akoya na assign check amount na still the team ko relegation when they say Comagi League kura team
cause we need problem of sikasem
yes
rokosi ya Osaka
but then again how the management was formed and also see another problem
obi edi ne ho so ala
enye obi edi ne ho so kotokonya adwuma yesi ekofo obi no be kotoko adwuma part time kotoko
baby wo hodia
me say kotokonya enye company and enye football club a eso obi be kotoko adwuma ye ne part time no way
say akosi die dia oka sa nana na hunu ni akosi abia
asema America ni sitie Asante Kotoko football club na da ho no enye adwuma esi efo obi no be Kotoko adwuma part time so te me chena se enye adwuma esi obi be ne part time yeti hey how many matches kwa na Kotoko si appear as technical director of the club washa Kotoko team na kampese other clubs are Kotoko so best scout two players everywhere and they dey say structures are there he's the technical director or the finance say on players everybody players ebeko they be a scouting team do mo report akwa the head coach so dey dey aka mo ye ni nyire dey akoma technical director players ya Kotoko kura so mo po minim say bebre kwasi apia ni mo won hwe o mo mpo
100.7
won hwe o mo bia na bibi kura sisesi e our administration level they be a human and baby and so be baba ye Kotoko adwuma it should be a full-time job anya masoha enti enyoma ni be moving forward no straighten nyoma is
no management level
this season there Clementino enyoma sisi o enti obia when your opportunity to serve the club nyoma sisi this season no things should change next season
okay
team ni ntimi nye say ya no
what is
ntimi nye say ya because we your club yeah no mo there ye susu aye ba no Clementino ye hu ye because baby a na etie no so won hu we kura no da Kotoko abo match supporters e besina kofi ohu bi
ene je woman him
enye nije the passion man for Oma club no yeti ye ka Kotoko ye programming you will be a the last 15 years on course stadium 30 years on course stadium but still obefro no ka Kotoko asem na jibo se de team isi kwei ni se de nyoma esi ye na de ne enhwe ne ntutu nyoma ye ni sa nyoma no nti nei masema meka nyina ne say Dr. Prosper na te ogum me metie me criticize o player bia one treat ni o ne de beba ye wie league na fuze Dr. Aji league and yes ade we a o fuze ngasa mola player hwan betie na say so te me na say nti opportunity a wenyen o mane nyen sa afie twemu
okay
o make sure say de obi e ka bia no onkeka ni nyina mom
ye no
mfa success e ma club no
that's it Jibo say
well eno me nya abotre tie Isaac Opon manager in interview no promise and he's addressing a lot of issues when it comes to the Asante Kotoko and the stay of the boy clearly from the tone of a doctor, no, to say a ceasefire, or he's speaking with a ceasefire tone. And so you are the tone here, maybe two jano, may change also the response, but massa to Asia. And you will Kasani the end just to cease fire. Oh, yen and Kayan to na 7 million to Nipanos or Kasevi. Now Tieni Dimpa, and we has always answer Subi. Because you how he addressed the issues when you have a tre or fat issue no bako no address na. He's speaking with a peacemaking mentality. Good. Boy, nenya query. This kind of reaction is expected. So we just players 18 choir. Honestly speaking, boys no crazy na ideas will be anto bombo. Ka 18 players. Yes. Ka benya aboa bone ba akubia. Ka sabre wa betena fidie bi so a. Kan sam a obewaye agu on nyame nko ani.
Asa kira din kakra.
Bastard dia. Obi a oto ayampia bi even Kalu. They explain why they decided say Ombebo video analyst about because he felt he had a better relationship with the video analyst. Sasem no ebianko enani so otirim ya bianko be can the eco details. But I say video analyst for no na they were trying to help him. Waka, you can read your meanings. But wa mananya so wa amplify sa part na ebe kwa kofa nsem bibraba. For now, dan lad nkomo amedie matis or kenyina na more calm. Puati statement no de buy no be dase. Onu ka den ko bitma ka so e foreigner obe jeje agum no ko. Ba on te so aka he. Good. On ka he. In Fege see he's sad that he's leaving. What I say? Ko bitma jeje agum zeze ke bi kra nka onu na o ko raja yi. Nka sa na obekwe obeye interview ba akon. Na nka wa sensen agum no ko but keep wa calm. To which I could be saying Nicholas Osebonsu, Tedeku, Nicholas Mensa, Sharif Mohammed, Rocky Jam, also bien Kasai. Boys, now some who live on my life. You can see some of them say be on ye videos, but videos no any to express how happy you are and how our dear tum so to an abraboso. But say or can be a tia kotoko unti. So what in Kobana say? And I'll pay the end and someone a piano, ka confusion neighbor, but clearly a krell say, and ya someone I know or free for buy no. On Guardian, where's some la piano? On commentaries work as I do. On Kotko interview be any or cramity so ye be that. Until on Penwasam or Penny Baby at Tanadine. Of art, I say, man who's a Kotko interview. And I mean, who's on all social media beer or be church on your might be a good or narco fast in Biaba. It was also a trying baby dean. Ziggy, no comments from Ziggy as at now. And that is it. There's been this kind of calmness. I want seminary. A mom who about seminary, no penny for Casa, they speak with calmness. Just that over. And I make same way of promise. The bigger reaction is not now. Ogum have won the fight, but the battle and the war now Kasano. And the battle and the war now Kasani next season. The fight in the air, ye share ye pepe home. But say uncle boy a hombra. And be see a kind dear. And here next season as him. And on the bet whether he will be successful, he will be victorious, or obey a lot of backlash. Of a mission community, they must hit the ground running. 5th July, Kotokone has. That's the first challenge for Coach Ogum. That is what I was thinking. That is what I was thinking. Let's go to the Kotoko players. Let's go to the Kotoko. They say Kotoko Akasare and Fatau. I think a goalkeeping department, they can be okay. But Kotoko, one right back in Kote. No left back at the moment. 3 center backs. So what I say. Sharif Mohammed midfielder enya full recovery. So midfield no. They say Kotoko be 4 central midfielders. Which will be Morrison. Even 3 kra. Morrison in team Che Jamana. Meaning number. And Uba benya Peter Minu Aqua Babaya. For now, says someone. Why? Yes, Matthew said he is willing to do the justify. But now may further confirmation before I do the story. Into what all the bad.
Yeah, supporters especially.
He's according to.
I said, you know, come to me the right back. Boy, I know the Deportivo friends.
I was quite Deportivo.
Search it. And you know, was not such any bosses.
There be a entry on your 6.
There be back one more.
No, Kasim.
Ne Kasim back will become
Olympics made for 3. Ebenezer Search. Deportivo born.
On the search and we defender.
Yes. Only the partner Kasim.
I will be boss. I'm for the
partner Razak Kasim. They will be queen boss. Only the partner Razak Kasim. No Olympics made for 3. Kasim Razak Kasim captain. And the Ebenezer Search. Ebekano. And now Wakubo number 10. Because now Emmanuel entry or pry into my entry call bench kakra. Into just entry. Emmanuel entry.
What I'm saying has is open.
Yeah, has. On number 10. On your number 6. Yes, we pry. Yes, I think on the second round. Buy 3 matches. Because only say free bench in the buy. Yes, I know say he picked up an injury, but I don't know a free agent cry. I think that January can not cut for penal, but no Olympics for no way. So just there will be signings, but for the MMA can say the first challenge will be the House of Folk cut match. House no cut match a cap siso. We are the obedient kunimbe timako US. Now ko lusua breach yabo.
I has I find serious. Until most of them pamo biano. We are. Then no major players in the quiet.
Exactly. Because after folks season, on bet me the side way in HMO. And don't forget this has no cut in able Kumase. Tiafena has a babenya a crash post stadium advantage. Upo. Yes, it's a tournament that organizers will take over. But Art to Folk in Accra will be more dominant than Kotoko in Accra. When it comes to groundswork, it was stadium. Ebi a gate the nya house na be control into ntimi ka se oduru a be stop no but Accra ne nko ade whether the tournament is being organized by Obio and yes enyo Obio. House of Folk Accra is their home grounds. The land is familiar with them. So the first obstacle near sa match. Okay, now the entire obstacle near sa match near say there will be some of the new players about boss sa match ni be. How would you come on? Because Kotko team in through 18. Meaning players be ba justify for some match. Players ni wa Kotko be now some assign your normal. So traditionally, if a player did nkomo the first match after all this pressure around the team na has no Kotokwa idea thing over se hwe pressure aba Kotoko ya pamu na nipa no wanya match bia fambo baba arabia wanya Deportivo bi wanya Future Stars bi
the has na justify no
hasa omu season akobone ase hasu folks are trauma Kotoko beje cap we free omo pressure be san ko has mpani for so no enya pressure ketwa no no mo sa beje you are setting these boys up. Hasu folk for they say dada na nti nipa no wamboni ya pam no ba Kotoko de na foforo wamboni ye pe the first impression about the player ebe different. Why has our tag na first match offer ye be tag no ebetimi ada also sa for the rest of Omatis abebo one sa mediama left back no Hamidu no Fatao Hamidu no onu so abebo Kotoko amafo nim obebo Kotoko from Vision FC pre-season the time no Vision and second no Accra Lions the first match Kotoko ne has one guy be ne fe no kwadwa there striker Hamidu ahunu so ana ne sign ne e basa Kotoko. You speak to Hamidu obi obembisan obey trials of Kotoko that time no Future Stars so what I say basa match ne pe Kotoko ne has match bi ha say one hunu so that was it and a man in common in basa into offer player first match has no kotoko there. It's too much of a gamble. Nti omo ntoto omo ne omayi. Omo to because komo we ni there acha next week Monday echire bedum. Echire ndum preko pekra na efakese na abedum unless a player bi ko henya mu. Which so far me hu ni say player bi be henya mu. Because obe henya mu a bre na ofiri no mu anode abufuo no ode be kasa. But sabra akotena fie 4-5 days there. Din so be henya mu. Enti next week se kotko announce player ba ko a bo se na nkomo no eba from. But ebesa sore when the team start to play.
Okay.
Tomo tutu omo ni omo yi ofa.
Akomia bakakra bra ma mesa wade ogidi ye se jibo nya fa bu sense no kana agukura na makala jimendu ya so kotoko betuma withdraw every tournament. A lot of messages in the abade but
because we are now open. Na hwan birthday ni hwan phone. Oye. Over we've had 2 different coach ogums. Kotoko. 2 different coach ogums. Bako was he did very well by winning the league. The other one was disappointed big time. Now they
was disappointed.
Oh, the Kotoko league, we Kotoko struggle to go through. Kotoko losing matches in succession in Kumasi Sports Stadium. And Kotoko. There are a lot of records that have been broken, a lot of records that have been set up, and yet the negative and the positive was at the Kotoko. But upon the power that be say Coach Ogum and Coach Kotoko coach. Not only on Kotoko coach. Unselected players are person ono mutuaso. So Asante Kotoko about 18-20 players omo offload omo. What I say? All these things and yet typical Asante Kotoko style no.
One 5B, 10B, but then
first of all, I think my supporters now, but so how are my patient? Maybe one point for be on Makasa. Or my accept the coffee.
And no, me didn't come almost a bebrese. Omo for you know.
Good. Good.
As o meta o machi. Ba come you no more problem.
Unze enya kwa me crowd to some greater extent. Many obi you know binom bebre. Just that now you be free say kay more time, but this is the decision of the club and we need to abide by that. Enko fanya juma. Over not say obedi can say be the place na nkasa and I say place kasa. They are doing they are good to themselves. Oh kasa says oh kono obeya ade man bro so na yesiko. It's the kalu watara kasa. It's so say ade kalu watara kasa. Over is Samuel Kasa so. Is Samuel appear Kasa. Ninsa Kasa as your so the ABB. A player of football no crowd one team and to as what jaibo. As I got one boy a big player. Makelesi no Asamoah Yambo. There are a lot of players are gonna kudu so Kotoko. There are a lot of players of Omar Mokotoko, but they are big players. So Sakuba and a coach the class was at 11. Telling us as a coach on the time on your substitution. The 11 players no was at on form of Macano. The coach will come about 11 players double on your substitution. So must we?
Also yeah, but on found your page is a player no. So go to no be bar so no bar. This is solo plan was having Yano was a maza. Branadros who you go.
I don't find the open able. Mummy on a competition I'm a bomb. And I'm going to you selected 11 players coach about at least 7 on the bench. And it's the only thing make here on your day. Who improve
about change your own bonnet
of the coach. And the way as message also say Samuel Apia because I couldn't approach Akotana. It will bet me Akasano or Beka coach because coach the arm performing this time around. But some of us at the last time coach to perform, you know. Time coach to perform league, you know. Did you hear anything from him? Other times we want to at that time. Because at that time we can be also a idea about because more dinty or not by the cabby. Anya hears what you're bruching. It will be cabby and not oh yeah, but how about go one to me and tossle? I just about who now what they born in Sony. I didn't quite say so soon. I didn't Of told me believe you say and then my coach be brero coach no see any part. Coach Ogum I saw no so transi.
we are doctor, but and your doctors don't know you. You are working with a binum we are staunch illiteracy. A binum half illiteracy. Right? And I don't know you. A drew brabia. Yana Sadi and Woho. It will go to school, do baby, or Fizzo be a one co school piano. Oh, the Oquad and Canterbury account, we call one in Bia. At the makers as an American, he said, you are dealing with almost staunch a school on Kukrada. A Biako Kakra on ye. So, on try to accept situation be because me na me too much problem with ego until me investigate spoke with deep people and was anti kotoka some of them kasa obon kasa kwa. So I've come to realize that coaching was some problem no kakra, not to talk about the technical know-how. I know they be a criminal, but sir, that egoistic kakra be a wo and ma look down on some players. Coach bet me aboa no aboa nyina because me say coach ogum sasa na man for coach go perform no 10-20 years okotoka me pay because me I don't believe in team as a team person progress here. Yes, saki coaches I believe in say na me say ono so no say sa na man kakra no yi free mu obetumi aye adwuma na che say or board home modern et na make say yes he's a doctor in academics but enye omo no me adwuma a doctor for the level ni bi omo from ebi wo from pa ba nyame adom dum wo mo a che de mo ni football no you know on try to get them on board say de no e wo on try to get them on board na omo good na some comment be passing a player we say na ho say there o ka mu a anka onye sa de over mi wie mo point o Keskifi club na ko bobo china training anopa of na keep me moving. Okay. And your Keskifi club be anka me da hoyi ka for unhume training ube training you are meeting kakra
patola ndu so obo abaso pa o submission
now over the 0 point yeah sorry manzo o paso ko
yeah claro no
e do mi twa so sorry ko obi ade kasa bi akasa bi
akomiese chino no akomiese apona empon
team Monday ko kotoko be fi ase aye unveiling
my place in between
and Monday among for stay tuned on Oyerepa na ye the first batch of players na kotoko beda o medi no beba trust this network.
Okay.
Na Prisla ya nimo inshiraba ese yemfa udwumadie so na yemfa happy birthday ema Prisla ya nimo inshiraba se ne chuchu muchu pa no
inshiraba den
ya damfo inshiraba ni na say we have channel of this program ntino mpacho happy birthday ekoma say ne papa professor Nimo na ne maame so friend mama test
to Ghana ha
obey ti say inshiraba na be kana me gidi so ha
ya busa no
ezi ofa ya wie
bedas nene mo itana no doso ya popularas pato na mensen shra na agrada how the message be say that win next day na zakitu kan no that win no wo ba tum so wo ye bibi na je say jafa na bia retro bia na emfanti no difference kakra no say hu so wo kunu hu ye bibi wo sakra timi deliver nti ni nyina ya de a na omo nyina ka ho asam ye bo ma nyina aba so say ene omo je bre etimi ehwe ye nti no nyame yadom ade aka bia no ye beba abetoa so de amamu ewo ho ye beda team no nyina ase menko ebiakwa na fe 3B pub manager junior woni wekasini nyina no DJ Ro, DJ Mandela, MC Icon, MC Ishmael, afia sheka aka mafia we waitress ho boy adwuma papa na akua capito ono so ye waitress na Philippa omo nyina no waitress ewo 3B pub obiakwa nti ene yenchia mo ne na masem nguso mo adwuma manager na nemti obuni papa nti no munkom homfama na munya adwuma na bibia anye kama ye de besi na benyin Michael Ajmendia na message ba ma mesewa so ko na me hwese metumi aboboa na kakran na ya no mo se ye nka omoyi yɛhwɛ sɛ odi sika to mprada. Yes, we had your message today. Yɛda se mame sɛ wam sɛ madi kan abɔ din no ɛnnɛ. Good. Had him say Filippo Kwabrika say yɛda se for your message. Kingsley Brandmaster also a message by ene anɔpɛ ɛwɔ at the end. And Gideon Odro Nyako yɛda se for your message. Ajiman Opambo nso yɛda se Samuel de so beton na yi nti onka ho oyibo boaten ene be yɛda se ɛne yɛwɔ Jack Lord Monster ɔno nso a message by Emmanuel Owusu Boaten. Good yɛda se Samuel Bejina mo nyina message by Seth Oreku ɛne yɛwɔ Wise Fight Amasaman aha nso a message by Solution Boy ana